Good job, Guthrie. Good job, Guthrie. Good job, Guthrie. Good job, Guthrie.
Sitting in the red pants up there. Glasses on. Kelsey Rainey.
Oh, yeah.
Tell her to come down here. I need to talk to her.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise to the playing of our national anthem? Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. And now, your starting lineups. First one visiting Carl Albert Lady Titans. Number 5, Turner. Number 11, Stevenson. Number 21, Morley. Number 25, Lyons. And number 34, Dow. And now your ladies starting lineup. And guard number 11, the pass, Stevenson. Number 21, Kyle Thomas. Number 23, Rory Jordan. Number 30, Trish Montalongo. And number 33, Naya Everly.
And we welcome you inside Guthrie News Page Television on a Tuesday night as we get set for the Guthrie Carl Albert Showdown. The first one, we do the Lady Jays and the Lady Titans. Lady Jays enter with a 9-9 overall record. They're number 12 in Class 5A basketball. The visiting Titans tonight, 7-11 overall, and number 14 in Class 5A basketball. The lineups have been introduced and we're set for basketball. This is the one and only regular scheduled meeting this year. We see if the playoffs will reunite these two teams. When we're underway and the Lady Jays win the tip, they will move left to right on your device here tonight. Glad to have you on board Tuesday night. First of 2 games here tonight. Brandy Jordan in between the 2 circles as Carl Albert opens up in appears to be a man-to-man defense. We'll see. Jordan kisses off to Kaya. Kaya in the paint with the left-hand shot short. Rebounded by the Titans. Here comes Lyons into the front court. Lyons on the left side. Carl Albert looking at a 2-3. Nope. Man-to-man defense for the Lady Jays open up, so both teams man-to-man here tonight. 40 seconds gone by. Carl Albert looking for their first shot. Shot is up, and it is good for Guy. Had the first 2 points of the ball game.
Exciting game tonight for the Lady Jays, especially coming off of last Friday where they had a close game, came away with the win on the road. Here's a bad turnover early at Noble, so obviously that was a huge win for the Lady Jays. Looking to capitalize off that momentum, get a big win tonight against Carl Albert, the Lady Titans. And this is a very winnable game. A lot of people would say that maybe Noble was a little bit better than this Carl Albert team. The Noble team Guthrie beat just last Friday on the road. So Lady Jays with a legitimate chance tonight.
Carl Albert enters the ball game. Losers are 4 in a row. Very rarely do you ever say that for at Carl Albert Lady Titan Ball Club. They have lost 4 in a row. Casey mentioned Lady Jays come off that 9-point victory in Noble on Friday night, 54-45. They've won 2 of their last 4 games as Carl Albert throws it out of bounds.
One thing you really like about the way that game went Friday was the fact that it was a really close game late, and then you were able to pull away and win the game in the last couple of minutes. That should give this team a lot of confidence.
Nice bounce pass. Kaya Thomas on the left side for the first 2 points for Guthrie. Assist points off the backboard.
When there would be absolutely no better way to capitalize off that momentum off the big win last Friday than to get an early lead on this Carl Albert Lady Titan team, and to get shots like that to set up shooters and layups like Kaya Thomas would go a long way to doing that.
Regional seedings have been made, and we'll get to that throughout the night. So this is all about getting better for playoff time.
Yep, no doubt.
2 minutes gone by in this one. Deadlock at 2. Both points for both teams coming in the paint. There's a pass down in the paint. Double team shot. No whistle. And Naya comes away with it. Here comes Lady Jays in transition. Nakaya Ballard Stevenson on the right side to Brandy. Nothing there. Now Guthrie will go down low to Naya. Double team. Looking for a shot. Nothing there.
And Lady Jays can stay patient. Got a layup last time. Drove the ball to the bucket. Found an open girl in Kaya Thomas. And you know that Carl Albert's going to overplay the basketball in this man-to-man. So if you stay patient, you'll find situations just like that in this.
To the hoop. Shot. No, but it found Nakaya Ballard Stevenson. We'll go to the free throw line. First foul of the night. We'll go against Carl Albert's Turner. Nakaya to the free throw line to shoot 2. Lady Jays looking for their first lead as we play 2 minutes and 45 seconds of this one. First free throw up. Heel the rim. No good. Lady Titans will have the first substitution. Coming in will be number 33. Is there 2 guys? Yeah, there is a guy and a D guy.
Boy, howdy. Lady Jays had done so much better making their free throws right after the Christmas break. Got to get back into that habit. Free throws will be a huge part of the success or lack of. There's a foul down low that the Lady Jays have here down the stretch. And you can officially call it down the stretch because you mentioned the regional pairings have already been set. So you are playing like it is down the stretch at this point, setting up for all the postseason things you need to get ready for.
Foul called on Ariana Morgan. Excuse me, that's going to be Nia Everly. Nia Everly with the first foul. Free throw no good. So 3 free throws in this one so far, all 3 bricks. Left-handed free throw, no good. So both teams 0 for 2 early on. Lady Jays corral the rebound. Into the front court with it is Nakaya with the pass to Nia in the far corner. Back out, Lady Jays reload the offense. Kaya, Lady Jays lose the basketball. Second turnover. Lead the points. Yep, on the right side, count the bucket and a foul. Turner to the free throw line.
You figure it's going to be a tightly fit game throughout the entire evening, and so you just simply cannot allow the other team, Carl Albert being the other team, more easy buckets than what you get, and to turn it over and allow a run through certainly is that. And one opportunity and the made free throw.
5-2 ball game. Brandy Jordan, nice dribbling performance there. Finds Nakai, can't find a shot though. Dribbles it in the paint. Cross-court pass to Wanalogo for three in the tie. Rim no good. Rebounded by the Layton Titans.
You like getting Malongo a shot early in her stint playing. That usually bodes well for her. Gets her in the rhythm of the game. Gets her a flow.
4:13 to play in the first quarter, and there's a driving layup on the right side by Lyons. Her first bucket. And Carl Albert has a 5-point lead, 7-2 midway point of the first.
2 layups in a row. One was an and one. We have a foul. We'll check that foul, but two layups in a row. One was an and one. One was caused because of a turnover. Then the next one just not very good defense. But, you know, in a close game, we mentioned that the team that gets the easiest shots is the team that is probably going to win. And so far, that team has been Carl Albert, and that is why they have a 5-point lead.
3 of the 5 starters for Carl Albert in the scorebook. Lady Jays' only bucket so far from Kaya Thomas. Lady Jays will be on the road for regionals, Casey, as they have to travel to Lawton MacArthur. I think they draw Altus if everything goes as planned. While the Blue Jays, the boys' side, will have to travel to El Reno and take on El Reno.
Well, why would it be any different? One of the teams is going to have to travel almost to another state. We've been doing that all year with all sports, haven't we?
Absolutely. Nice spin move by Brandy. 2 good points there by Brandy Jordan.
Boy, what a great move by Brandy Jordan. That was very impressive. Over the right shoulder, left-handed, ambidextrous. Carl Albert wasn't ready for it.
Double dribble.
Since Coach Price left, Carl Albert just has a little bit different aura to him, don't they?
Kyle Ritchie, now the head coach of the Lady Titans. Again, 7-11 on the season, number 14 ranking. They've lost 4 in a row. They'll get ready to host Ponca City. Coming up, Guthrie turns it over for the 3rd time in this one. Here is Morbley on the left side. Shot no good. Bounced around, tipped around, and hauled in by Nakaya.
Seems like we broadcasted Coach Ritchie's very first game at Carl Albert last year, the first game of the year, right here at Guthrie.
It's right here, yeah. Nice pass. Naya finishes it off. Nice pass by Nakaya.
Not only do you have to make a nice pass, Naya has to be ready, A, to accept the pass, and B, go back up without a dribble, and then C, do all of that and make the shot at the end of it.
Under 3 minutes to play in the first. Carl Albert with a 1-point lead, trying to add to that. Can I do it? A long rebound by Brandy.
This is a game that, just watching the first 5 minutes and 15 seconds, Guthrie should win this game. You just look at it and you feel like Guthrie has better offense on the floor. Just take care of the ball, find good shots, and make them once you get them.
Nakaya to the hoop, off the glass, and good. And we see Nakaya as our first bucket, more aggressive than we've seen in the last couple of weeks.
Or the last couple of years, yeah. She's really ratcheted up her offensive game, and she missed a lot of shots early, but we kept saying, hey, if she keeps taking those shots, eventually she'll become a really good offensive player, and she has certainly done that.
Carl Albert throws it out of bounds for their 3rd turnover. Nakaya has been on all tournament teams this year, 2 of the 3 tournaments. We didn't get to see those or broadcast those, but as far as a regular season game, I like the energy she has come out with so far.
No doubt.
Lady Jays on the high side, trying to add to that. Naya. Actually, Nakaya goes opposite of the pick. Nothing there. Kicks it out to Reagan Twitty checking into the ball game. 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Lady Jays setting up their offense. Trying to get organized. A lot of staying around. Now they'll start moving. 5-second count on the close to being called, but Nakaya is able to create some space, and now she draws the foul.
Hey, you don't always make the shot. Just being aggressive, a lot of times you'll just get fouled and you get to shoot a bunch of free throws, and you shoot enough till you finally start making a good percentage of them.
Nakaya is 0 for 2, make it 0 for 3 from the free throw line. Lady Jays have not been the best of free throw shooting teams this season. If you want to beat a rival, got to make the free throws.
Yep.
Second free throw was good. Nakaya with 3. Lady Jays with a 2-point lead, 9-7. Have about 90 to go in the first. Penetration here by Guy. Jump shot 15 feet. Rim twice, no good. Bat at 4, still loose. And Ariana comes up with it. Long pass, dangerous pass. It's intercepted. Fourth turnover on Guthrie. Titans trying to turn it into points. Into the paint, left side. Guy traveled with the basketball. Their fourth turnover.
You don't have to play great defense. Sometimes all you have to do is just play good defense and make things a little more difficult on the offense than they want to create mistakes, and that's exactly what Guthrie did, and have the basketball now because of it.
Minute 5. Lady J's trying to add to a 2-point lead. Down low. Yeah, a good call there by the official. Going over the back was Lyons. Be her first personal foul. 13th foul. .60 seconds to go. Nice entry pass to Naya, and she's fouled, and Naya will go to the free throw line. Kaya has 3 points. Kaya, Brandy, and Naya with 2 points, and Naya trying to add to that total from the free throw line. She'll get 2 opportunities.
Well, I was just getting ready to talk about how Lady Jays are spreading the scoring wealth around, which always is a good thing.
Free throw up and good.
When you get a girl like Naya Butler to give you 3, hopefully 4 points if she makes this free throw. Everly with the second free throw, and you give her a couple of, well, a bucket and then 2 free throws and 4 early points. That's a big factor to having a balanced offense.
As a shooter, it's always nice to see the ball go through the hoop.
Doesn't matter how.
Yeah. Usually kind of gets you going offensively.
Yep.
Seeing the ball go through the hoop. Penetration, losing the handle of the basketball was Lyons. She retrieves it. Looks up at 36 seconds to play in the first. Here's penetration by Guy off the bench. She loses it out of bounds, and it will go to Guthrie. 5 turnovers on Carl Albert.
Lady J's controlling this game. Just don't turn it over and give Carl Albert run-throughs and easy buckets off of turnovers. I think this should be a game Guthrie should have success with.
Loose ball picked up by Ariana. 3 for Reagan. Front rim, no good. Nakai with the rebound, 14 seconds. Out it goes to Brandy, puts it on the floor. Back out to Nakai. She'll try a 3 right wing. Rim, no good. Another offensive rebound. Still plenty of time. 5 seconds. Cross-court pass to Naya. Gets it to Kaya. Drives through the hoop. Nice dish at the buzzer. Off the glass for 2. And that's the way we'll end the first quarter. Lady J's on top 6, 13-7. This is Guthrie Lady J basketball.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. You can bank on Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision makers and the people who serve you work closely together to provide responsible service and personal attention. We appreciate your business and look forward to seeing our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities at the Blue Jay football games. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma, or you can reach us by phone at 282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
When you're hungry, here's a little trick. Jump in the car and head to Golden Chick. When it's gotta be great and it's gotta be quick, you gotta get your tenders at Golden Chick. Golden Chick, for the best chicken, you know what to do. Golden Chick, sides and rolls, made fresh for you. Golden Chick, just one bite and you'll forget the rest. The original and still the best. Golden Chick.
Welcome back, Guthrie High School Gymnasium set for second quarter action. Lady Jays with a 6-point lead, 13-7. Alongside Cal Evans, Braden Russell, Craig Fleck, Casey Porter, Chris Evans with you on a Tuesday night. Carl Everett first crack at it here in the second quarter. To the hoop. Right-handed layup underneath, no good by Lyons. Kept alive though, shot up is good for number 11, Stevenson, for her first bucket.
Well, we saw this the other night with West Virginia, last night actually, against OU. When you have a team that doesn't score the ball that well, Here's a turnover. This is going to feed right into my point. You don't score the ball very well. The two ways that you can score offensive rebound and then get turnovers.
3-point shot is no good, but an offensive rebound for Carl Albert. Here's baseline penetration by Guy. Jump shot there, no. Rebounded by Brandy. She wants to press the issue. Halt it for a second, gives it off to Kaya. 1-on-5. I think she'll slow it up.
Defensive rebound and take care of the ball on the offensive end.
Shot up and good, Nakaya.
The Euro step underneath Dipsy-Doo, right-handed off the glass.
She has 5 and the lead is up to 6.
Big time move there for Nakaya Stevenson.
AJ's continue to play good defense despite could have been a wide open 3-pointer, driving to the hoop instead as Mobley dribbles it back out through the hands of Guy. Guy trying to pick up. Instead, Brandy takes it, still takes it. Now just slow down and collect the Carl Albert turnover and set your offense up.
Brandy was screaming at somebody to come back to the basketball. Seemed like forever until she got help enough to get the ball off.
Brandy.
Oh, look at there.
For 3.
Atta girl.
In the flow of the offense, Brandy Jordan with 5 points. That was straight on.
And the reason why you like that, she just had some confidence from that steal that she just had. So she was feeling it. Carl Albert, this one's tipped. So I think it's going to stay with the Lady Titans. She was feeling it, and she capitalized off of that feeling she had off the turnover and put in the 3-pointer.
Then Carl Albert forces a shot. Unlikely for Guthrie getting a hand on that one as it goes out of bounds. Nia Everly will come off to the bench. Coach Saucer with a nice little fist bump for her as she comes off. Ball inbound. See if it's design play here, one-on-one. What they're trying to do is push
that's
off.
Offensive.
Yeah, good call by the official. Guy pushes off for the 5th team foul for Carl Albert, and for Guy, that's her first personal foul.
Well, one thing we always get here at Guthrie is outstanding officiating, don't we? We always get, seems like the best ones.
Got 3 good ones tonight.
Mm-hmm. Of course, coming from Pond Creek Hunter, I know for a fact, because I used to referee a lot of small school basketball. It's a big adjustment. Here's a big 3. Montelongo.
Right place, right time. All 5 Guthrie starters have scored now.
Yeah, balanced scoring. That's outstanding. But officiating's a big adjustment to the 5 and 6A level than it is from the smaller schools, and so that's something Coach Salzer has had to adjust to.
Anyway, Nakaya said that was an assist, not a shot.
Yeah.
That was a pass.
She'll try.
Shot by Guy, no. Reagan fights for the rebound, but both feet on the baseline as she corralled that ball, and it'll be Carl Albert basketball.
I'll ask her about it in front of her first-hour peers tomorrow and see what she has to say.
Three ball is good for Mobley. Her first bucket of the night. Lady Jays lead down to 8. 5 to play in the first half.
Well, Carl Albert just kind of in a hodgepodge. You know, if this was football, the offensive coordinator would be having a hard time just trying to figure out what plays to call to have any success. Carl Albert just kind of scrambling around trying to score offense off their defense, jumping up some shots. A 5-second violation here. You do not want to let him off the hook. He had him down 20-9.
6 turnovers on the Lady Jays.
Hey, look at there, I have a phone.
Yeah, I heard it. Did the phone just go kapooey on you, or?
It did, yes.
Yeah. I think you got a lot of miles out of it at least.
I sure did. Oh, my.
Back-to-back 3-pointers for the Titans. Lions drills this one.
How good is Coach Salzer?
He's a timeout to stop this one.
He is a basketball dude, isn't he?
No doubt about it. It's a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it here. 5-point lead for the Lady Jays, 20-15. 4 minutes and 20 seconds until the Golden Chick halftime show.
You know, I had the 6, Galaxy 6, active, and it went kaput. And they want you to buy these $800 phones. And just out of principle, I'm not going to do it. So I looked and looked and looked and finally found me a Galaxy S7 for a fairly cheap price and went ahead and pulled the trigger. I'm not paying $800 for a phone. Not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
It took me 5 days, but I found the one that I wanted off for Guy and Perkins.
I ran into that about a year ago, and
Not doing it. Did you buy the new one and all that?
when it was iPhone 6 came, I'm always one behind.
Yeah,
So
which is a good way to go.
yeah, Mar-a-Lago for 3.
No, I thought that was it.
Looked good.
It did look good from here, didn't
I
it?
was like, I don't have a house payment. I don't have a car payment. Why do I want a phone
Yeah.
payment? It just doesn't.
No, it's terrible.
Whoever
Well,
came,
then Cox is charging $900 a month.
hey, I'm one day away from cutting the cord,
Are you?
except for the internet.
No
Gotta keep
cable,
it-
huh? So
Sling-
they'll give you internet without TV?
Yeah. I'm going Sling TV. Sling TV over the air, and then Cox Internet, and
The only thing you will miss is your DVR.
$5 DVR. We got DVR with ours. 50 hours.
For
Shot up
Sling?
and good for Sling.
Does it? But what about your locals?
What number was that? I got to keep a good score sheet here.
25?
Is that a guess?
Yes.
Okay. Just going to throw my score sheet off a little bit. That's okay. Just like that, Guthrie's lead down to 3 was double digits.
I would do that if I had good enough internet. But
Yeah, that's the key.
I
You
don't
gotta-
have where
Yeah.
I'm at. That just I have 3 megabits upload speed, and that's what they say max you can
Yeah,
get. That's
yeah.
not what you That's not So there's no way I could do. I could, but it would be
Frustrating.
tough.
Yeah.
When it's 4th down and 2, and OSU's going for it, and my internet goes out. That's not happening.
Yeah. Oh, guy passed up an open shot. Instead gives off for a 3-pointer. That's no good. Out of bounds. Guthrie basketball.
Boy, disappointing 3 minutes. 3 minutes ago, it was 20-9. The Lady Jays had complete control of the game.
I ended up being with Cox for about 18 years.
Did they increase your internet price because you're not on TV?
No, I made sure I locked it. I haven't canceled it, but I got locked in on that price before They don't know I'm getting ready to cancel, but
That'll be your next deal. Is they'll want to charge you double for internet because you don't have TV. So then
No.
you'll struggle to find internet.
internet's almost important
No
than
way.
TV.
Yeah,
almost.
No doubt.
Randy Jordan will inbound the basketball.
Well, if you look at these younger kids, they don't even watch TV. They're just looking at their phones and playing video games.
And that's the deal. I don't watch a whole lot of TV anymore.
Like
It's-
Tyler's never had cable. Ever. Doesn't have cable now. Didn't have it in his room. Never even watched it.
The big thing that I'm getting used to right now is the pass is taken away, and now Nia tries to save it, goes out of bounds.
Still got the
Stays
ball.
with Guthrie. Is you don't, instead of going channel 704, you click over
Yeah.
to the ABC channel or whatever. It's a little bit different.
I can assure you, you won't like it.
Well,
Just get ready for that. As long as you realize that you won't like it and you deal with it from there, you'll be okay.
I only watch a handful of shows
Yeah.
anyway.
You think that?
Carl Albert, front court running shot, no, and foul is on the floor, so Carl Albert will inbound the basketball on the baseline. That's the 13th foul for the Lady Jays. It's the second personal foul on Kaya Thomas.
We had a 22-9, I should say, lead 4 minutes ago now. In control of the game, and then Carl Albert hit 2 back-to-back threes and got right back in it. They are currently on an 8-0 run.
Baseline penetration, nice block shot there, but getting back is Lions, and another jump ball possession arrow points to Carl Albert.
Carl Albert's made enough, just enough, a few enough shots to stay around, and then they've offensive rebounded well enough. Then Guthrie's gone cold here in the last 4 minutes. This is an important last 2:06.
Carl Albert outscoring Guthrie 10-7 in this quarter. Shots up, no good. Another offensive rebound. This one for Stevens. Now here's a three-pointer.
Yeah.
Circles out. Would have tied the game. That should be a
Yeah.
foul. No whistle.
Looks like the beginning of the second half last night of the OU West Virginia game.
Oh, goodness. That was the longest 4 minutes and 14 seconds. There's a foul on the Titans.
About 9 open shots per team, and none of them could put them down. And they were by the best shooters each team had.
Lions commits the foul. That's her second personal foul. 16th foul will send Brandy Jordan to the free throw line. Her first free throw's up and good. Brandy with 6 points on the night.
And that breaks about a 5-minute scoring drought and an 8-0 run, all in one free throw.
I didn't think about it, and you always hear it's a big deal for NBA players to play back-to-back nights. And while you did not play back-to-back nights, they did have the primetime TV game on Saturday, then turn around and have a prime game on Monday night. Free throw no good. It's a foul on Guy. If it is, it's back to the free throw line for Nia Everly and the Lady Jays.
Well, that was not a good play by Guy.
No, sure wasn't.
She had positioning the entire time, and just the more that she moved, the more she lost positioning, all the way to the point to where she fouled. That was just not a good play. Good effort play by Everly, though.
1-1 for Nia as the Lady Jays are in the bonus. Free throws up. And no good. Whistle. And a foul on Guthrie.
Yeah, Carl Albert is not in the bonus. That's been another big factor. Is Carl Albert hasn't shot a lot of free throws because Guthrie did a good job of playing defense without fouling.
First personal on Ariana. 14th foul. Everything's good on that part for Lady Jays. 90 seconds to go in the second quarter. Stay tuned. Golden Chick halftime show. So that you have to download all. We'll get to that in a second. 3-pointer circles out. Tough luck on a couple of their last 3-pointers. Tough luck. You have to re-download all the apps and all that good stuff. The contacts, do they transfer?
No. It all does all that. Yeah.
Oh, cool. They contacts transfer over nicely.
As soon as you turn on your
That's
phone,
the most nervous thing.
They say, okay, were you using the Galaxy S6 Active last time? And I said yes, and then it just does it all. And it literally shows up exactly like the old phone was.
I always take a deep breath and make sure when I turn on my contacts are there.
Oh, yeah.
Shot.
I save them on my personal Google account, so no matter where I go.
Offensive foul called on Nia Everly. That's her second personal foul. 5th team foul. So 51.2 to play in the second. Carlo had the basketball, but before any of that happens, they will take a timeout. I believe that is a 30-second timeout.
It's installed 74 of the 76 apps I had on my other phone, so it's got 2 more to go.
Well, you got the school Wi-Fi to take advantage of, too.
Yeah, that's right. Well, actually, I don't right now.
Well, you better turn that.
Yeah. I'm glad you mentioned that.
It's amazing what goes through your mind immediately. Data and all that good stuff.
Well, and I look at my usage every month, and I see that, Tyler has OSU's internet that has like 714 megabit download speed.
Yeah.
And even better upload speed. And then I look on there, and he's used like 70% of my mobile data, and I'm thinking,
dude, what's up?
Yeah, man. I mean, golly, we're out here in the sticks with no hardly internet out of the house. And I'm thinking, okay, if I call and gripe him out about that, then he just won't answer the phone next time I call. So there's a trade-off there. For some things, you just got to leave alone, right?
Oh, you want to call again and gripe? Okay.
Yeah, now.
Running shot left side is good. Titans continue the run here. Mobley with her second bucket. She has 5, and now the Lady J lead is down to 2.
Disappointing last 6 minutes of this first half of the Lady Jays. Had the game under control, let it slip through the wings, and now they're in a dogfight.
12 points in the quarter for Carl Albert. 8 points for the Lady Jays. Brandy Jordan on the lower box, double team, puts it on the floor, goes to the hoop, strong move, off the glass and good.
You just don't feel like Carl Albert has a matchup for Brandy Jordan, that she could do that anytime she wanted.
8 seconds. Titans' final shot coming up, down to 5. Penetration here by Mobley in the paint. Kicks it out. Can't get a shot off. No, will not go if it goes in. And that's the end of the second quarter. Not the best of quarters for the Lady Jays, but they'll go into the locker room with a 4-point lead.
All in all, I think if you asked Coach Salzer, if you asked anybody in Guthrie blue and white, would you take a 4-point lead going into the halftime locker room? I think everybody would. Wouldn't you agree with that?
No doubt. Lady Jays trying to send Carl Alberts with a 5th straight loss. So far, so good. 4-point lead at the break. 23-19. Take a time out. When we come back, it's the Golden Chick halftime show. This is Lady J basketball.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. You can bank on Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision makers and the people who serve you work closely together to provide responsible service and personal attention. We appreciate your business and look forward to seeing our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities at the Blue Jay football games. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma, or you can reach us by phone at 282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
When you're hungry. hungry, here's a little trick. Jump in the car and head to Golden Chick. When it's gotta be great and it's gotta be quick, you gotta get your tenders at Golden Chick. Golden Chick, for the best chicken, you know what to do. Golden Chick, sides and rolls made fresh for you. Golden Chick, just one bite and you'll forget the rest. The original and still the best. Golden Chick.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. F&M Bank is a neighborhood bank with 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties in central Oklahoma. F&M Bank can help you with all of your personal, business, and agricultural banking needs, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank is a neighbor you can count on. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
Sonic has every slush flavor someone could ever want.
This is basically slush headquarters.
For sour blue raspberry plans world domination.
Well, not if Lemonberry has anything to say about it.
Oh, Lemonberry, you're already sour. Come to the sour side.
Never. I'll never join you.
Refreshment just got colorful with new slush flavors like blue raspberry made with Nerds candy. And start your day with the 99-cent morning drink stop.
Sonic at I-35 at Highway 33.
This is how you Sonic.
She's your mom, and you want to do your best. And at Golden Age Nursing Home and Ash Street Senior Living, we know just how difficult it is to make choices when it comes to your loved one's needs, and we can help. You'll find caring, supportive staff members and a full range of healthcare services. You'll also find a commitment to quality throughout all of our nursing home and healthcare agencies. Call Golden Age Nursing Home at 282-0144 or Ash Street Senior Living at 282-2000. You want to do your best, and so do we.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. You can bank on Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision makers and the people who serve you work closely together to provide responsible service and personal attention. We appreciate your business and look forward to seeing our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities at the Blue Jay football games. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma, or you can reach us by phone at 282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
When you're hungry, here's a little trick. Jump in the car and head to Golden Chick. When it's gotta be great and it's gotta be quick, you gotta get your tenders at Golden Chick. Golden Chick, for the best chicken, you know what to do. Golden Chick, sides and rolls made fresh for you. Golden Chick, just one bite and you'll forget the rest. The original and still the best. Golden Chick.
Welcome back. Golden Chick halftime show here in Guthrie. Halftime score. Lady Jays lead the Carl Albert Titans 23-19. Take a real quick look at scoring here. Then we got to do a couple of technical deals here. And if the stream drops, we'll be right back with you. But in the meantime, we're going to try to fix our picture here. Brandy Jordan, Lady Jays, had 2 points in the first quarter, but 6 points in the second quarter. She has 8 first quarter points. 5 points for Nakaya Ballard Stevenson, 2 points for Kaya Thomas, Trisha Montalongo with 2 points, Nia Everly with 4 points, and Ariana Morgan 2 points off the bench. For the Carl Albert Lady Titans, they had 3 points for Turner, 2 for Stevenson, 5 for Mobley. Leading the way for Carl Albert is Alliance. She has 7 points. Guy has 2. And that is your first half scoring. Guthrie 23, Carl Albert 19. Take a timeout. We'll come back. I'm going to try to fix a few of the issues here on REN with video. And after this is the Golden Chick halftime show.
Flavor sour as someone could ever want.
This is basically slush headquarters.
Where sour blue raspberry plans world domination.
Well, not if Lemonberry has anything to say about it.
Lemonberry, you're already sour. Come to the sour side.
Never. I'll never join you.
Refreshment just got colorful with new slush flavors like blue raspberry made with Nerds candy. And start your day with the 99-cent morning drink stop.
Sonic at I-35 at Highway 33.
This is how you Sonic.
She's your mom, and you want to.
Good.
And welcome back. We're starting the third quarter. Lady Jays will have the basketball and a 4-point lead, 23-19. Kaya Thomas out of the halftime locker room, shot up from 15 feet is good. Kaya's second bucket of the night. Lady Jays lead up 6, 25-19.
Well, good way to end the first half with a bucket and then start it with the second half with one where there's a good shot by Carl Albert. But the lead got down to 2 after you had it up to 11. So a good little flurry to kind of give yourself a little bit of arm's length away from Carl Albert.
Kaya Thomas with it, dribbles it back out. 35 seconds gone by in the third quarter. Guthrie cheerleaders here tonight. Carl Albert cheerleaders here as well. Now Kaya puts it on the floor, bounce pass to Trisha Montalongo, along with Brandy Jordan, Nia Everly. Kaya Thomas on the floor for the Lady Jays. Shot, foul, and 2 free throws upcoming. First team foul for Carl Albert. It'll send Nakaya to the free throw line. It is the second personal foul on Turner. First free throw for Nakaya is good. Second free throw is good.
If she could just become a 72, 73% free throw shooter, she could get, that's almost over and back, to be a 15, 16-point scorer every night, which would be unbelievable for this team. Boy, good move. Wow.
Shot can't fall, though, by Lions. Jump shot, rim, no. Another offensive chance here. Now a three-point shot for Guy, and she drills it.
That is unfortunate. That is the third three-pointer Carl Albert has hit in the last 7 minutes of this game. And 2 of them have been off of offensive rebounds. Those are killers. Well, I had a good weekend. OSU beat Kansas to start out at 11 o'clock. The girls had a big win at Noble Friday night. Then OSU beat Kansas, then OU lost. Then the Thunder lost to the Lakers. And then OU lost again Monday.
Are you a Lakers fan?
I was Saturday, yeah. No, Sunday. Well, and then the Eagles won the Super Bowl, which I really don't care, but I wanted, seeing that the Eagles had never won one before, and Patriots had won 1 million of them. I was glad to see that they won, and I was more so glad to see that the game was a good game, and they ran college offense with all the RPOs.
RPOs, they were there. Kaya steals it away from Carl Albert. 7 turnovers for Lady Titans. 28-24. AJ's trying to add to that. Monologo off to Kaya. Jump shot 17 feet away is no good.
It's one of those girls that just needs to keep taking open shots. She'll hit him eventually. Good shooter. Just not quite sure where this game's headed. You know, usually you have a feel for, you know, the things that are going on and what is going to happen down the stretch. See, the Lady Jays play so many times, but Carl Albert's just so unorthodox. It's just hard to tell. Almost like a Western Heights type team. They just hit crazy shots. They don't run great offense. They don't do anything real conventionally. You feel like you should be ahead of them by way more than 4, but you're not.
Carl Albert patient here offensively. Double team shot. No, but to the free throw line will go Lions. Free throw sails out of bounds. Ball will stay with Guthrie.
Swinging point of this game, 5:23 remaining third quarter, 3-point lead. Are the Lady Jays going to continue to have that arm's length away from Carl Albert, or will the Lady Titans finally climb the top of that hill?
Coast to coast, Brandy Jordan can finish the shot, gets a rebound back, and then she's fouled. And boy, Turner thought she had all ball. And the official says, yeah, I got all ball.
I think that's a good call.
I think it is too.
Boy, and Brandy's not happy with it, but when one of your bigs drives to the bucket and they create help, then that means another big for the other team has to be one of the defenders, which leaves better rebounding opportunities for all the other 4 Lady Jays.
I always like to watch coaches. Coach Saucer's doing it right now. Saucer, both officials had different calls, and Coach knew it was probably a jump ball.
Yes.
But he has to argue.
Oh,
and it doesn't look like he knew it was a jump ball.
Absolutely. The first thing you say is, well, he was closer, and he had a foul. Well, so why aren't we going with that, right?
and I had a foul. That's 2 out of 3 that had a foul. Carl returns it over.
Good turnover there for the Blue Jays.
Naya into the front court. I think our video deal, I think the drop frames are better because it's in its normal spots, but I don't think it likes this new scoreboard.
Yeah, I agree.
The CPU is what's making it stutter. Kaya!
Whoa, there we go.
Nothing stuttering there for Kaya Thomas from downtown.
Did I not just mention just a minute ago, Kaya Thomas, one of those girls, keep taking good shots because eventually she'll start hitting them, and she just did.
She has 7. Lead is 6, 31-25. Guy to the hoop. Too easy. Off the glass, right hand.
Boy, this has been a good offensive game. Very entertaining. This is an entertaining girls basketball game, high school game. Coming off a Friday night, you worried about maybe being a little flat. There's a foul.
Nakaya will go back to the free throw line.
Off the big win, close win. Of course, anytime it's Carl Albert coming into town, that eliminates anything and everything you might think about doing as far as overlooking an opponent. You never, in any sport, overlook Carl Albert. That's the obvious.
First free throw for Nakaya. We apologize if your video is not where it normally is. We'll try to get that fixed here throughout the night. And I have a $1,100 decision to make here.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's a decision. I wouldn't make that one.
Second free throw, good.
I would keep using Google.
Keep using Google?
Because I would say that if it worked the other 2 times perfectly, which it hasn't, so.
Well, the scoreboard worked perfect the last 2 times.
Didn't work perfect last time. It lagged last time. But we don't know why.
Shot on the left side by Stevenson. Her second bucket. She has 4. Lady Jays lead is 4. Here's some full court pressure by the Lady Titans. Nakaya into the front court. Off to Kaya, feeling it. Jump shot, 10 feet. Circles on, no good. Offensive rebound, Ariana, no. Naya, her chance. Up, that's no good. Ball loose. Lady J's fighting hard on the boards. Ariana is fouled from behind.
Giving Carl Albert a dose of their own medicine. Offensive rebounding and continuing to get shots up until you eventually make one or get fouled. That was just simply great effort for the Lady Jays.
Free throws, no good. I need one more trial run on that.
Yeah, just to see if it's, yeah.
Ariana free throw is good.
So you're saying the drop frames are better though now?
Yes.
Okay, so that made a difference?
Huge difference. Shot, no. Rebound by Carl, maybe. Nakaya, jump ball, possession. Guthrie. And I think the CPU is what's making it stutter.
Which, yes, correct. Which, that setup right there is perfect. That with a unit using a USB and a Thunderbolt, that would be totally fine. Just got to get the scoreboard working, and I think we've got it. Yeah, it's a process.
We haven't got the replays yet.
No.
That'll come one day, I think.
That will. Football next
5-second call on Naya. Turnover Guthrie. 7 unofficial in my books. 2:53 to go here in the third quarter. I hate to get rid of that nice scoreboard.
No,
but
I know, yeah. I wonder which one ESPN uses. Theirs are all the exact same every basketball game. I love theirs.
I do too.
Like the clock's in the middle.
Shot clock.
It took me a little bit. I'm used to it being on the right. It took me a little bit to find. But once I got used to it. Boy, this is a good game. 5-point game.
Entry pass taken away. Turnover Titans. Here come the Lady Jays. Nakaya. Right side to Brandy. Thought about it. Goes baseline instead. Shot on the box. No. Rebound. Put back. No. Blocked. Falls in the hands of Brandy Jordan. Double team up and good. Brandy Jordan to the free throw line.
Yes, sir. Boy, and in a close game, those many 6-8-0 runs, we saw Guthrie get up to an 11-point lead and Carl Albert go on an 8-0 run. Those 6-8-0 runs are the difference in these games, and Guthrie is on one currently. 5-0 run for the Lady Jays.
Kaya will come out. Nope, she'll get a word from Coach real quick, and Brandy will go to the free throw line looking for her 11th point of the night.
Just telling you right now, Coach Salzer is a big-time basketball coach. He absolutely has control of all things happening on the court, and he knows all the adjustments to make. He knows the mentality of the team and how to get them going.
Free throw's no good. Off the glass, no, but a foul. Send Carl Albert to the free throw line. Coach Salzer in his first year here in Guthrie. In the suit tonight.
If you remember, and I'll just go ahead and say this, it was about this time last year where the Lady Jays dropped off a little bit and a little bit of infighting, that kind of thing. There has been turmoil in this girls basketball program from time to time, and this year is no exception. And Coach Salzer has done a tremendous job rallying the troops. He's done a tremendous job getting the girls playing the type of basketball they're playing right now, last Friday, tonight. And credit to all of them, because this has been an outstanding game so far for the Lady Jays. Got to finish it, though.
Nakaya shot short on the layup. It's rebounded by Carl Albert. Coming up on 2 to play in the third. Lady Jays have had the lead majority of this ball game. Up 5 right now, 36-31. Ball lost on the floor. And then Brandy Jordan takes it away. Ball still loose. Comes up with it is Carl Albert Stevenson. Dangerous pass down low to Lyons. She usually cleans up down there, and she does this time.
Brandy did all that hard work and ripping the ball away from everybody, and then gave it all right back by making a bad pass. Wow, that was unfortunate. What a game this has been.
Lyons has 11. Lady Jays lead down to 3. Reagan 20 in the ball game. Ariana picks it up. Double team. Spin move. Off the glass and good.
Ariana Morgan.
Her first bucket from the field. She has 3 and the lead is 5. And now it's a turnover. Carl Albert. Brandy Jordan. Here come the Lady Jays.
Coast to coast.
Brandy fakes right. Stays right. Up.
Yes, sir.
Count the bucket.
Coast to coast, Brandy Jordan.
Brandy with 13 points.
Well, you know, once she gets that run through, You know that she's smelling blood. She's not giving the ball back up. She's headed to the hoop, and anybody in her way is going to have to foul. They did, and they and one. This would be a huge free throw.
6 fouls on Carl Albert. Lady Jays will be shooting free throws rest of the way. Free throws no good here, as we have 70 seconds to play in the third.
Been a big flurry to end this third quarter. Don't give it back in the last minute 5.
Reach in foul. Reagan Twitty. Aggressive foul, but
yeah, come on, Reagan.
reaches in on that one for her first personal.
As you said, aggressive foul. Overly aggressive. Not overly intelligent, but got to play on.
Her first personal. Carl Albert inbounds it. Long three for Guy. Heel the rim, no good. And it's rebounded by Turner.
That's the kind of stuff Carl Albert does. They're just unconventional. Interesting way of playing basketball. Very Western Heights-ish.
Guy out front, guarded by Brandy. Top of the key to Turner. Turner looking inside, trying to find Stevenson. Can't do it. Goes back to Guy. Top of the key, Morbly. She's made a 3 back in the second quarter. Guthrie collapsed on her quickly. There's a bounce pass out to Stevenson. Good defense here by the Lady Jays. Jump shot below the free throw line. Grazes the rim, no good. Rebounded by Kai. Here comes the double team. She sees it. Off to Brandy we go. 15 to play in the third.
One shot. Lady Jays will attack with about 8 left. Right now.
Brandy angling to the right.
No, gotta
Brings
go,
it back
Brandy.
out. 4 seconds. Takes a look. 2. Loses the basketball. Shot at the buzzer. Good if it goes. Does not. And the third quarter comes to an end. Lady Jays 17 third quarter points as they outscore Carl Albert in that third quarter. Take a timeout, come back, fourth quarter action. Lady J basketball on GMP TV.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. You can bank on Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision makers and the people who serve you work closely together to provide responsible service and personal attention. We appreciate your business and look forward to seeing our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities at the Blue Jay football games. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma, or you can reach us by phone at 282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
When you're hungry, here's a little trick. Jump in the car and head to Golden Chick. When it's gotta be great and it's gotta be quick, you gotta get your tenders at Golden Chick. Golden Chick, for the best chicken, you know what to do. Golden Chick, sides and rolls made fresh for you. Golden Chick, just one bite and you'll forget the rest. The original and still the best. Golden Chick.
Guthrie High School Gymnasium. Kel Evans, Braden Russell, Craig Flick. Case reporter Chris Evans with you on a Tuesday night. Lady Jays with a 7-point lead, 40-33. Guthrie trying to win 2 in a row and trying to send Carl Albert to their 5th straight loss. Guthrie is starting to Kaya. Kaya, Brandy, Ariana, and Reagan on the floor, and there's a turnover by Carl Albert.
This, I'm going to go ahead and say right now, I don't even know her numbers, but combined, Brandy Jordan and Ariana Morgan, I think this is the best game combined. Those two have played together that I've seen in Guthrie White. They have played tremendous, both of them together.
Just look like different players out there, so aggressive.
They are, and confident. They're not fighting with each other. Their body language and mannerisms are outstanding.
Nakaya, wide open 3, didn't come out on it. The ball skips across the rim. They just show confidence, just drilling the ball up the floor.
Yep, and I think you can give a lot of credit to that, to the big victory last Friday at Noble. That gives you confidence. To the fact that you're playing Carl Albert at home, a Carl Albert team that has lost 4 in a row. That gives you confidence. And that you have a superior coach in Coach Corey Sauser that has been in so many winning environments. He knows how to create that culture.
Long 3 by Guy, almost goes out of bounds, but it's saved by Arnold. And Carl Albert has a second chance opportunity here. Driving in as Turner gets to the right side, off the rim, no. Rebounded by Ariana. She'll bring the ball up the floor, pass into Reagan. Lady Jays in our half-court set.
Decision-making by both Ariana Morgan, Brandy Jordan has been first class as well. That's a good shot, too. Just couldn't get it to go.
6:48, 6:47 to play in the fourth. 7-point lead for Lady Jays. Again, they've had the lead majority of this ball game. Turner angles to the left side, gives off to Guy, and we'll have a hand check foul. Things are getting Naya on that one. That will be her third personal foul. It will be the fourth team foul.
You just don't feel like that unless the Lady Jays just hand it over, that Carl Albert has enough scoring to make it back in this game.
Inbound it, wide open three for Turner. Would be her first one. Can't make it though. Rebound at Ariana. Turner just 3 points. All those coming in the first quarter. Nice hustle there by Ariana to get off to Nakaya. Nice pass right side to Naya. Off the glass. No. Rebounded by Guy.
Don't want to leave Carl Albert hanging around though. If you go on a little 4-5-6-0 run right now in the next 2 or 3 minutes, you would probably put this thing away.
Down low, shot no, but a foul on Naya. She's picked up 2 quick ones. That's going to be her 4th one. Now Coach Saucer will have a decision to make here.
That is the last thing you want to do, is allow Carl Albert to go to the free throw line and score with the clock stopped and without them having to earn anything. Of course, they're not shooting free throws here, but all free throws from now on, well, no, only 5. So 1 more free throw to the bonus for the Lady Jays.
Trisha Montalongo will check in for Naya. Pass out front to Guy. 2 minutes gone by in the fourth. Lady Titans with the basketball, down 7. Again, not the best of pictures on your video screen. Stuttering a little bit. We'll hope to fix that before the boys' game, as we have a traveling violation on the Lady Titans.
Just make things hard enough on them where they have to earn every bucket they get, and they're just simply not talented enough offensively to get back in this game, my opinion.
So Brandy Jordan will walk it across the timeline. Can't really go into a stall game, but you can still run a pretty good offense. See if you can take 20, 25, 30 seconds off the clock to find a good shot. Of course, she'll take a layup before that if it presents itself. This is what the Reagan Twitty, baseline 15 feet, skips across the rim, no good. Montalongo fights for it, ball's loose, body's on the floor. And a timeout taken by Carl Albert.
Well, one thing you have to keep in mind, with a 7-point lead, you don't ever have to shoot. If the shot is not a good one, you don't have to take it.
Full timeout, we'll do the same thing. 40-33, Lady Jays on top. This is Lady J basketball.
Sonic has every slush flavor someone could ever want.
This is basically slush headquarters.
Where sour blue raspberry plans world domination.
Well, not if Lemonberry has anything to say about it.
Oh, Lemonberry, you're already sour. Come to the sour side.
Never. I'll never join you.
Refreshment just got colorful with new slush flavors like blue raspberry made with Nerds candy. And start your day with the 99-cent morning drink stop.
Sonic at I-35 at Highway 33.
This is how you Sonic.
She's your mom, and you want to do your best. And at Golden Age Nursing Home and Ash Street Senior Living, we know just how difficult it is to make choices when it comes to your loved one's needs, and we can help. You'll find caring, supportive staff members and a full range of healthcare services. You'll also find a commitment to quality throughout all of our nursing home and healthcare agencies. Call Golden Age Nursing Home at 282-0144 or Ash Street Senior Living at 282-2000. You want to do your best, and so do we.
5:17 left in regulation. Lady Jays with a 7-point lead, 40-33, here inside the GHS Gymnasium. Carl Albert with the basketball after the timeout. Guy puts it on the floor, close to a turnover, and it is. Reagan picks it up. Here comes Lady Jays. Nakaya into the front court to Trisha, down low to Brandy. Shot up, no. Good ball movement.
No doubt, and good shot. And Brandy went up strong, just couldn't quite get it to crawl over the rim. Nothing you could have done better there other than to actually put the ball in the hoop. Sometimes it just doesn't go.
Watching Lady Jays this year, you just don't think it'll be easy down the stretch.
Nope.
I mean, everything's is hard right
One
now.
thing you like about it, though, is Carl Albert's not used to winning either. So who's to say they're going to make winning plays down the stretch, although that would be one.
Guy off the bench with her first 2 points. I'm guessing the Guy sisters, 33 and 34.
Yeah.
And 33 has it. 33 came off the bench. 34 the starter. Guy thinking about it. Aim, shot, rim, no. Offensive rebound. Carl Albert had a second shot. Midway point of the fourth quarter.
Offensive rebounding has been a big factor to Carl Albert. One of the biggest reasons why they've been able to muster 35 points, although they have not shot the ball very well. Although they haven't shot it really well, they have made some very timely shots, especially from the three-point range.
Penetration here by Lyons.
Boy, Sam Morgan will be proud of that play.
Sure would.
That was a tremendous play. Defending without fouling by Ariana Morgan. And we have a timeout, and it's full. Is that correct? We'll take it with them. 40-35, 3:31 to go here. Lady J basketball on GNP TV.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. F&M Bank is a neighborhood bank with 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties in central Oklahoma. F&M Bank can help you with all of your personal, business, and agricultural banking needs, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank is a neighbor you can count on. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
Nakaya with the basketball, 3:25 and rolling in the fourth. Nakaya to the hoop, double team, shot up anyway, and it falls in. Nakaya with their first bucket of the fourth quarter, and it's the first bucket for Guthrie in the fourth quarter.
I was going to say, Nakaya had not scored in a while. She had a very good first half with scoring much like she did just on that last possession. Here's another squirrely three. Wow. Just about the time you think that Carl Albert's buried, they come right back and hit a three-pointer.
Timeout taken by Carl Albert. I know ESPN would take a timeout. It's a 30. We'll keep it here, though.
Yeah, so would the Super Bowl.
So would the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl commercials this year were a lot better. I thought they were.
Yeah, Peyton Manning and Odell probably had the best one, but other than that, I really wasn't that impressed. Of course, my expectations are really, really high, too.
Yeah.
Third lowest viewed Super Bowl.
Oh, was it really? Well,
ratings-wise. All the bad rules and catch, no catch, can't hit the quarterback.
We're not going there. On GNP TV?
No,
I'll let you guide the ship on that one.
I think no doubt.
It was that way all year, that whenever they started protesting.
Yeah. Ratings were down 8%.
Yeah, the ratings went down. That's just how it goes.
Yeah. Adding with the rules and
no doubt,
all that good stuff.
But it's a better product now than it ever has been to me. It's funner to watch.
It is. Yeah, it's getting better. As we have a whistle and a foul. With the 7th team foul, I think Nakaya was shooting, so she'll get 2 anyway. Second personal on Arnold. Nakaya, free throw is good.
You know, I have 72 apps that reinstalled, and they're all right here, and they're all right. And it took me 5 minutes to do 71 of them.
Right.
And it's taken me 20 minutes to find that 72nd app that I can't find to put it right where I need it to be. Driving me insane.
Nakaya, second free throw, no good. She has 13 points. Carl Albert trying to dip into this 5-point Lady J lead. Lady J is trying to win back-to-back ball games. Won a ball game by 9 in Noble. There's a shot up by Guy in the paint. It's good. 3-point game. 2.5 to go in the fourth. Brandy to the hole. Be patient. Right-handed shot up and good. Never met net for Brandy Jordan. Back to a 5.
She has been absolutely off the charts. Phenomenal this evening. No doubt about it.
She has 14 points, ball out of bounds. Officials are looking everywhere. One says Guthrie, one says Carl Alberts. Now, Coach Saucer says, hey, now, wait a minute. Last time you guys got together, it went their way, so it's now my turn. And that's not the case.
Reset, 5-point game, 45-40. 2 minutes, 12 seconds to go in the basketball game. Guthrie has the lead.
Titans inbound the basketball, and they lose it. Kaya comes away with the turnover, Titans. Now the Lady Jays, if it's there, take it. If not, back it out. Brandy Jordan ain't stopping her. Shot up.
Yeah,
and
yes.
Good. Coach Saucer, a little polka dance on the sideline.
This has been a teeter-totter this entire fourth quarter, and it's been one of those deals to where every time Carl Albert goes on a 3-4-0 run, Guthrie comes right back and matches it. Very, very entertaining.
Free throws up and good. You can tell Coach Saucer is also heavily involved in this game.
No doubt.
A lot of very highly animated on the sideline tonight. Big ball game. Up by 8 are the Lady Jays. Under 2 to play in the fourth. With the basketball is Turner. Double team. Good different look here for the Lady Jays. Titans taking their time. Much to the liking of the Guthrie Lady Jays. Travel. Yep. Turnover.
That one might be the last straw. Down 8, Carl Albert, you just don't think they could score enough to make up without stopping Guthrie from scoring as well.
Lady Jays can be patient here. Any Carl Albert foul sends them to the free throw line. Brandy between the legs. Lowe loses it. Can't do that. Can't turn it over. Here comes Turner to the hoop. Layup's good.
That's the only way, is easy buckets, again, off of run-through turnovers. Defense leading to offense for Carl Albert. Cannot allow them to do that.
6-point game, minute 6.
Coach Ritchie just begging his team to come out and half-court trap. Down 6 with a minute to go. Minute 1.
There's a foul there by Guy. It's a 1-and-1. It's the last 1-and-1. Third personal foul on Guy. Make at least one of these 2 and make it a 3-possession ball game.
If you make just 1 out of 2, don't turn it over. And you play even just 2 for 1, you know, that would be about 7 or 8 possessions for Carl Albert, which they probably won't get. So
both teams with 2 timeouts, as you see on your screen.
You've given yourself a pretty large margin for error last minute 1 second, but you still got to play though.
Free throw's no good. Kaya with the interception, the turnover. That's a big one. Now Guthrie don't even need to look at a shot. Just play keep away.
Yep.
48 seconds.
Make them foul you. And then make, like you said, at least 1 out of the 2.
Foul on Lions. 2 free throws upcoming for Brandy Jordan. That's the 3rd personal on Lions. All about making free throws now for the Lady Jays.
Sure is.
And not turning the ball over. First one's up and good. Nine-point lead. Yep. Don't foul.
Yep. Let's make it hard on them. Hard enough on them.
Guy steps back for 3. Drills that one.
Still, even at that, boy, you don't have to hurry to throw the ball in bounds either. You can kill 6 or 7 seconds just throwing it in.
25 seconds. And Brandy's hacked. That's the 5th personal foul on Turner. A lot of free throws tonight for Brandy. 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is free throw number 10. That's no good. Free throw 11 upcoming.
Only a 2-possession game. Definitely have to make this one to make it that 3-possession. Got to make 1 more free throw somewhere along the way.
Free throw no good, but off its a rebound. That one will all but do it.
Brandy
Two-possession
misses, so
ball game.
Ariana gets the retrieval. That's kind of how this game's gone. And then add that with some Nakia Stevenson good scoring and driving to the bucket, and everybody else playing their role to a T, and that's how you end up with a Guthrie Lady J victory like you have right now.
Lady Jays on their way to pick up their 10th victory of the season. Carl Albert about to fall to 7-12. Free throws up and good.
There you go. I think that one will do her.
Officially,
that's all she wrote.
Yeah, three-possession ball game officially.
Yep.
Next free throw's up, no good. It's rebounded by Carl Albert. Final 8 seconds left in this one. Big victory for the Lady Jays on their home floor. Three-point shot by Arnold is good. Guthrie does not have to inbound the basketball, and that is it. Lady Jays win it here tonight over the Lady Titans of Carl Albert High School. Final score 52-48. Lady Jays, a much-needed win, a confident win there.
No doubt, from start to finish. One of the way that you put it, confident, I think that's a great way to put it. Very confident performance for the Lady Jays, and I'll tell you what, we may go get Coach Sauser and see if he wants to come up at the boys' halftime. That sound good to you?
Sounds good to me. We'll take a timeout, come back, get set for the post-game show, get set for the boys' game after this break. This is Lady J basketball.
Sonic has every slush flavor someone could ever want.
This is basically slush headquarters.
Where sour blue raspberry plans world domination.
Well, not if Lemonberry has anything to say about it.
Oh, Lemonberry, you're already sour. Come to the sour side.
Never. I'll never join you.
Refreshment just got colorful with new slush flavors like blue raspberry made with Nerds candy. And start your day with the 99-cent morning drink stop.
Sonic at I-35 at Highway 33.
This is how you Sonic.
She's your mom, and you want to do your best. And at Golden Age Nursing Home and Ash Street Senior Living, we know just how difficult it is to make choices when it comes to your loved one's needs, and we can help. You'll find caring, supportive staff members and a full range of healthcare services. You'll also find a commitment to quality throughout all of our nursing home and healthcare agencies. Call Golden Age Nursing Home at 282-0144 or Ash Street Senior Living at 282-2000. You want to do your best, and so do we.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. You can bank on Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision makers and the people who serve you work closely together to provide responsible service and personal attention. We appreciate your business and look forward to seeing our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities at the Blue Jay football games. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma, or you can reach us by phone at 282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
When you're hungry, here's a little trick. Jump in the car and head to Golden Chick. When it's gotta be great and it's gotta be quick, you gotta get your tenders at Golden Chick. Golden Chick, for the best chicken, you know what to do. Golden Chick, sides and rolls made fresh for you. Golden Chick, just one bite and you'll forget the rest. The original and still the best. Golden Chick.
Sonic has every slush flavor someone could ever want.
This is basically slush headquarters.
Where sour blue raspberry plans world domination.
Well, not if Lemonberry has anything to say about it.
Oh, Lemonberry, you're already sour. Come to the sour side.
Never. I'll never join you.
Refreshment just got colorful with new slush flavors like blue raspberry made with Nerds candy. And start your day with the 99-cent morning drink stop.
Sonic at I-35 at Highway 33.
This is how you Sonic.
She's your mom, and you want to do your best. And at Golden Age Nursing Home and Ash Street Senior Living, we know just how difficult it is to make choices when it comes to your loved one's needs, and we can help. You'll find caring, supportive staff members and a full range of healthcare services. You'll also find a commitment to quality throughout all of our nursing home and healthcare agencies. Call Golden Age Nursing Home at 282-0144 or Ash Street Senior Living at 282-2000. You want to do your best, and so do we. At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. F&M Bank is a neighborhood bank with 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties in central Oklahoma. F&M Bank can help you with all of your personal, business, and agricultural banking needs, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank is a neighbor you can count on. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
Number 21, Deidre Taylor. And number 22, Trey Hawkins. And now your Blue Jays starting lineup. And number 12, Jose Martinez. Number 14, Tyson Brackett. Number 24, Cade Wharton. Number 32, Gavin Bryson. And down low, number 52, Zach Wilkerson.
And those are tonight's starting lineups for the Guthrie Blue Jays and the Carl Albert Titans. Guthrie Blue Jays enter with a 3-14 overall record. They have lost 3 straight ball games. They've lost 12 out of their last 13 games, Casey, and all that is not a good mixture to get
when you're getting ready
better.
to play Carl Albert.
When you're getting ready to play Carl Albert. Carl Albert Titans 16-2, number 3 in Class 5A basketball. They've won 6 straight ball games. Their only 2 losses this year, Heritage Hall and Midwest City. And they got 2 guys that have been here for 8.9 years, in Mason Harrell and Trayvon Hopkins. Then you add in Dadrion Taylor to that mix, Trajan Lands and Jaden Poole. They're a good ball club. Zach Wilkerson will jump up.
You have a scoreboard. Is that the old-fashioned scoreboard?
That's the old-fashioned score. Well, there's no scoreboard board, but yeah. So
you
we're
can keep score, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to keep score that way, but there's not a running clock. So, but the video should be a little bit more stable.
That's it.
Titans inbound the basketball. Let's see what one of the best in 5A looks like. We've seen this before. Mason Harrell blows by defender on the right side, left-handed layup. That's pretty good.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Much like Dante Foster played from his freshman year on here at Guthrie. Mason Harrell, Trayvon Hopkins, they have done that for Carl Albert. Yeah, this video feed's spot on now, brother.
Good. Trayvon Hopkins, explosive player. Hasn't got much taller since he arrived at Carl Albert, but still a great athlete. Don't necessarily have to be the tallest player to be effective. There's a jump shot. Jose Martinez ties the game up at 2. 45 seconds gone by. Again, no clock, but we'll try to repeat as much as we can here on the broadcast in the boys' game. Mason Harrell, down low it goes. Spin move, lost it, but gets it right back to his Poole. Back out to Harrell it goes. Swings the right side. Trayvon Hopkins for 3. He can shoot it out there. Rim's no good. Poole with the rebound. Titans reload the offense. Minute 5 gone by. Mason Harrell will try his look for 3. That's no good. Batted around. Hopkins rebound underneath. Easy layup for Dadrion Taylor, the running back for the 5A state champion football team.
Yep, Dadrion Taylor, brother of Jason Taylor, who is committed to play football and on the defensive side for Oklahoma State. New defensive coordinator Jim Knowles.
4-2. Jose Martinez for 3 in the lead. Bam! Jose 2 for 2 from the field.
Boy, Jose Martinez coming out on fire. Carl Albert bringing out the best in him.
Uh-oh, watch out. He can fly. Running shot up, no good, but he'll draw the foul. Talking about Trayvon Hopkins. First foul of the night will go against the Blue Jays, and it will go against Zach Wilkerson. Trayvon Hopkins already trying to be the third Titan to score.
And neither one of them they got off the bus. You wouldn't say, oh, man, those guys are the best players in 5A for 4 years straight, because they certainly don't have that imposing structure to them as far as their physique and build, but they are absolutely fantastic.
Blue Jays moving around the perimeter. Deadlock at 5. Wilkerson hands it off to Horton, who gets the start here tonight. He'll go baseline, draw the double team, spin, and draw the foul. Foul will go against Jaden Poole. First on Poole, first on the team.
Guthrie doing a great job of playing offense enough to keep up at least early here
Martinez, he's 2 for 2, and he misses that one badly. Now it's 2 for 3. Heat check.
Yep, simply put, you're going to have to continue to score to keep up with this Carl Albert team because they are going to score 80 points with their eyes closed. No matter what you do, they're just that talented.
Martinez into the front court to Dyson Brackett. First time we mentioned his name. Gavin Bryson as well. Back to Dyson, gets a pick from Zach. Gets away, little teardrop, nope, underneath the Wilkerson layup.
Oh, come on, Zach.
Puts it back up, and good. Zach, second Blue Jay to score, and the Jays on top, 7-5.
Had a way to stay with it, Zach Wilkerson.
Titans have been able to get to the hoop pretty easy as Jays fall back in a 2-3 zone defense. Backside lob to Poole. Outside it goes, back down low, back out. Good ball movement. Harrell in the paint, shot left side, right hand layup, good.
And one thing that makes him so dangerous and so tough to stop is that he's ambidextrous. He can finish on either side of the bucket with either hand, and he can take contact and finish as well. And boy, unforced turnover. The only way to win this game is to keep up offensively.
I think another big key is for the Blue Jays not to turn a basketball. That's just the first one, and we played 3 minutes and 10 seconds. So far, so good on that one. Trey Hopkins forces that shot. Put back is no good. Another offensive rebound here by Taylor, and he'll draw the foul.
He worked so hard to get a missed shot from Carl Albert, and Carl Albert's not huge. They're not a huge team. Adrian Taylor is the biggest player they have when you combine size and athletic ability, more than likely. First free throw is good. So when you do get him to miss a shot, it is very disappointing when you don't get the offensive rebound.
First free throws up by Taylor, as you see there in your shot.
I'm going to guess about 20, 25 frames at this point.
Second free throw is no good. Titans with a 1-point advantage, 8-7. Dyson Brackett, front court, working against Lands. Dyson angling to the left side. Sends Jose down. Takes his dribble up, can't do that very much. And the ball is out of bounds. And it stays with Guthrie. Cheerleaders appear to be okay.
Don't look now, we're almost halfway through the first quarter, and if Guthrie scores, the Blue Jays will have the lead.
Don't turn the ball over.
Yep.
That's the key. Don't turn it over.
Don't lead directly to dunks. Don't let a team like this get out. Wouldn't have buckets like that to get excitement going.
Almost in. As mentioned earlier, Zach Wilkerson had to go to the bench.
Richard Doolittle, one of those kids that's long enough, athletic enough to actually be able to match up in a game like this physically.
Don't turn the ball over, make free throws. Is that what you got to do?
There you go.
I mean,
keep going.
I'm trying to keep
it. You did put an S on the end of that, didn't you?
I did put an S.
Richard made one free throw, but you said make free throws, plural, correct?
Just don't hurt yourself.
Yep.
Next one's no good. Rebounded by Hopkins.
Definitely get back after misses.
Yes.
Or makes.
Hopkins behind the back.
It'd be interesting to see how Harrell and Hopkins project to the next level. Both of them are kind of undersized.
And it's a turnover by the Titans. Here's Dyson Brackett out to Jose Martinez. He's having a great first quarter. He has 7. Jays on the high side by 2. Quickly the other way, a little lob down low, waiting for defenders to come down. Poole puts it in for 2.
When you talk about mistakes, of course, you were talking about turnovers. That's a mistake there. You know, just you're not going to stop Taylor from scoring. He's too strong, too physical. Give him the bucket, go back and play offense on the other end.
Well, you say get back on defense, too.
Yep.
Poole trying to make it a 3-point play. Cannot do it. Rebounded by Horton. So 10-10, 3.5 to play in the first. Jays in the front court. Have yet to see Carl Albert come out in any type of full court pressure. I think that will be a telling tale here coming up shortly because you know it's coming.
Oh, yeah.
It's coming. Dyson Brackett working one-on-one against Lands. Gets away. Can't find the shot, though. Horton puts it on the floor, gets in the paint. Bounce pass. Doolittle. Good. Jays 12.
Draw the help. Kick the Doolittle. Ready to receive the ball. Go up. Without dribbling it off the glass, and the Blue Jays have the lead again. 12-10.
3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Jays in a 2-3 zone defense. Mason Harrell in the far corner. Gets it back, does Harrell. Thought about the 3. trying to get a defender up in the air, gets into the paint, turns it over. Here come the Blue Jays. Dyson Brackett, center floor to the three-point line, free throw line, jump shot there. Rim, no, ball loose, rebound Gavin. Gavin draws a double team. In the paint, tries to dump it off to Doolittle. He retrieves it before the turnover, then throws it away. Taylor off to Harrell. Harrell 102. That's a charge. Good call. Dyson Brackett takes the charge.
Wow. You would think about 99.9% of the time Mason Harrell's in that broken court like he was in, that ball is going in, and that's just a testament to how good of a play that was by Dyson Brackett. That was incredible.
Number 3, Chris Niels checks into the lineup for head coach Jay Price. Has been doing it for a long time.
Yep.
Does a great job.
Yep.
Blue Jays trying to add to a 2-point lead. Jose Martinez almost had it taken away by Harold. 12 on 12, and that's a turnover as Jose dribbled it into the backcourt. Both teams now with 2 turnovers. Jays staying that 2-3 zone defense. Titans without a made 3-point shot. Jays have one. That came from Jose Martinez. Niels, as mentioned, into the ballgame. He wears jersey number 3 at the bottom of your screen. Has the basketball between the circles now. Bounce past the free throw line. Hopkins for 3 in the lead. No. Ball's loose. Long rebound. Second chance, Carl Albert.
You know, that's what Guthrie's done all night. They've made it just difficult enough on Carl Albert to where they have not executed. When you can see some frustration in Mason Harrell as we speak.
Second personal foul on Gavin Bryson. That's the 4th team foul for the Jays. So Marquise Miller's going to have to come off the bench and replace Gavin after this first free throw from Mason Harrell. And it falls for him. 1:44 on the game clock here in the first quarter. Harrell now with 5 points. Leads the ball club in that one. Jose Martinez game high 7 points so far, including the only game 3-point shot. Next free throw is good, so he has 6, and we're tied 12-12. 1:42-1:41 to play here in the first quarter. Tuesday night, Guthrie High School Gymnasium. Glad to have you on board. Dyson Brackett works against Neal. Fakes in, comes right back out. Pass over to Miller, just checked in for Gavin Bryson. Horton will dribble this one out. Trying to split the double team, turns it over.
That's going to lead directly to 2.
Mason Harrell layup, right hand on the left side, blew it. Second layup, he's missed in the paint. Dyson Brackett comes away with it. 1:14 to play in the first.
I mentioned that Mason Harrell had showed visible frustration just a minute ago, and I think that led to that last missed layup for him. 2 turnovers in a row for Guthrie, though. Playing with fire now.
Niels in the front court, kicks out to Hopkins. Thought about it, drives in. He's missed a couple out there. Turnaround jump shot, 15 feet. Pin ball's out, no good. Rebound Horton.
Well, it looked like Jeff Webster shooting that little elbow shot, didn't it? Just the way he turned around, fade away, the way he elevated.
Jeff Webster liked his on the baseline.
Yeah, he did. Similar type games, though.
Yeah. Webster a little bit taller, but didn't have the outside shot at Hopkins.
Which is why Webster was a Division I player, and I'm not sure that Hopkins will be that high of a level of a Division I. I don't know, though. I'm not a basketball scout by any stretch of the imagination. But if there was anything that was going to keep Hopkins and Harrell away from playing at the highest level of basketball in college, it would be their size, correct?
Yeah, but, you know, Mason Harrell, so quick.
He is.
Such a great ball handler.
I doubt he makes it to OSU because OSU's had such short guards over the last 10 years. I think they're ready for taller guards.
They're due one.
Yeah. Well, Trey Young's good, isn't he? I never saw that coming. You know, even John Calipari said that.
Shot, no.
Don't
Rebound
settle,
time.
Dyson.
4 seconds and now a foul. That's on Zach Wilkerson, who just checked right back in, and he did. Picks up his 3rd personal foul, and that's just a silly foul. That far away from the 4, but 2 fouls already. Carl Albert, 2 seconds, 1 shot. Shot the buzzer, blocked from behind, and we'll go into the second quarter. 12-12 ball game. Hey, pretty fun first quarter so far. Come back second quarter action after this. This is Guthrie Blue Jay basketball.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. You can bank on Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision makers and the people who serve you work closely together to provide responsible service and personal attention. We appreciate your business and look forward to seeing our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities at the Blue Jay football games. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma, or you can reach us by phone at 282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
When you're hungry, here's a little trick. Jump in the car and head to Golden Chick. When it's gotta be great and it's gotta be quick, you gotta get your tenders at Golden Chick. Golden Chick, for the best chicken, you know what to do. Golden Chick, sides and rolls made fresh for you. Golden Chick, just one bite and you'll forget the rest. The original and still the best. Golden Chick.
Welcome back, Guthrie High School Gymnasium. We get set for second quarter action. Guthrie Carl Albert tied up 12-12 after the first 8 minutes. Second 8 minutes underway here. Titans with the first crack of it here in the second quarter. Titans moving around the perimeter. Jays in a 2-3 zone defense. Harrell yet to try a three-pointer. Again, he's a good ball handler. In the corner, Hopkins. He'll go baseline. He can elevate. He does. Shot no, but he's fouled. And Richard Doolittle, I do believe, picks up his first personal foul. And it'll be 2 free throws upcoming for Trayvon Hopkins. Hopkins with 1 point in the first quarter. He is 1 for 2 from the free throw line. First free throws up and good for Hopkins, who's now 2 of 3 from the charity stripe. There you see Trayvon Hopkins in your camera. Jose Martinez in the background. Jose, 7 points in that first quarter. Lead the Jays in scoring. Next free throw by Trayvon. Pinballs out. Rebounded by Richard. Outlet pass to Gavin Bryson. Gavin playing with 2 personal fouls. He's got to be smart defensively. Picks the ball up. Carl Albert man-to-man defense. Miller with the basketball out front. Tough task as Grant Mason Harrell on him. Jose double team. Almost a turnover. Gavin gets it. Kicks off to Doolittle. Off to Miller. Back to Doolittle. Good ball movement. 7:09, 7:08 to go in the second quarter. Titans with a 1 point lead, 13-12. Blue Jays almost turned it over as it out to Dyson Brackett. Miller traveled with the basketball.
Got to slow down. Got to slow down. Guthrie's turned the ball over now 4 times out of their last 6 possessions. And none of them have led directly to points on the other end, which has been the good thing. But you know if you keep doing that, eventually they will.
There's a jump shot just below the free throw line. It's blocked by Guthrie, but Titans get it right back. And now Harrell for 3, and he rips the cords.
Mason Harrell, we said he was frustrated a little bit just a minute ago. I think he's regained his composure at this point and ready to produce. And Carl Albert starting to stretch their lead. Big shot, Gavin Bryce.
He kisses it off the glass for his first 2. Pulls the Jays within 2. 16-14, 6:25, 6:24 to go till halftime. Hopkins, left side to Mason Harrell. Down low, it goes to Taylor. Back out to Harrell. Good ball movement for the Titans. Can't find a shot, though, in it. And then Brackett with the steal. Brackett against Trayvon Hopkins. Missed it. Put back. Jose is good. We're tied at 16.
Never assume that the ball's going to go on the hole. That will always put you in offensive rebounding position. Jose Martinez with 9 on the night, the biggest game of the year for him.
Harrell puts it, little teardrop shot, up and good in the paint.
Guthrie withstood that last little flurry from Carl Albert, got it back even at 16-16. Carl Albert's heating up, though.
Harrell with 11 points. Gavin shot no. Doolittle put back no. Rebounded by the Titans. They want the run any chance they can. Hopkins out front. Pass to Mason. Guarded by Dyson Brackett. Gets into the paint. Shot missed. Rebounded by Miller.
Athletic rebound, Marquise. Hold on to the basketball. Dadgummit.
Throws it away. Can he come back up with it? He does. Saves the turnover. Gavin, 2-on-2. Goes to the hoop. Reverse layup. No. This is the kind of ball that Carl Albert wants to go up and down the floor.
Yep.
5:07 to go until halftime.
Like we said, Carl Albert can score 80 points in their sleep. the fact that they only have 18 to this point is a good job defensively for the Blue Jays, and don't foul, Dyson. Do not foul.
Silly foul there by Dyson Brackett. I think that's going to be his first personal foul. Hopkins back to the free throw line where he's 2 for 4 tonight. Silly foul there. You forced him into a shot that he didn't want to take. He hesitated, took it anyway. Then the foul bails him out. First one for Trayvon is no good. Couple of players in for the Carl Albert Titans, number 10 and number 45. Next free throw is good. 3-point lead for the Titans, 19-16. 10 and 45 in the ball game. We'll get their names here in just a second. Dyson Bracken shot short. Miller tries to save it, cannot do it.
This is a very, very, very important part of the game for Guthrie. Carl Albert scores in bunches. You feel them heating up just a touch, and because of that, you got to match their scoring in the next 3 or 4 minutes, and I think that's why Coach Gilmore elected to call a timeout.
Yeah, good timeout there. Don't want to get this one too far out of hand. Number 10, Curtis Rose, and number 45, Antonio Watson in the ball game for Carl Albert. As you get a good split screen there, the Guthrie bench and the Carl Albert bench.
Oh, wow. Nicely done. Nicely done, camera operators. Who are they tonight, Chris?
Kel Evans and Braden Russell.
Cale Evans and Braden Russell. Shirley Braden, she didn't have a basketball game tonight?
No, I had one Saturday.
Okay.
Saturday.
I figured as good as she is at basketball, she had games 4 or 5 times a week.
Well, she had the All-Star game Saturday.
Very good.
Class of 2027, I think it was. A little All-Star game.
Very nice.
4.5 to go in this All-Star game here.
Got to keep up with the Titans here in the next couple minutes. They're heating up. You know they're going to keep scoring.
Shot, no. Rebound, yes. Gavin Bryson.
Well, DeAndre Taylor figured would put that one in, as physical as he is, but did not. Now Guthrie with a three-pointer could tie it again.
Dyson angles to the left, gets a pick by Gavin. Can't do nothing with it. Dangerous pass. Jose gets away. Back to Doolittle. Can't find a shot. Carl Albert's pretty darn quick defensively. Midway point of the second quarter. Just stay within striking distance. Same play. Same result. Jays can't find a shot after it. Here's the jump as they look to double team Carl Albert. Guthrie avoids it. Left side, Jose. Puts it on the floor. Everything outside the perimeter. Now again inside to Gavin.
Ooh.
Underneath the Miller. Too strong of a pass. It was there.
They did throw an Ephus pitch changeup, and instead he threw a fastball. And because of that, Marquise had no angle to catch the ball with. Oh, looky here.
Titans turn it over. 4th turnover. Class of 2023. Does that sound better?
5 years from 17 or 18.
5 years.
19.
Braden, are you class of 2023?
That'd be 5 years from now.
Are you? Yeah, class of
7th
2023.
grader?
Yeah. Jays have turned it over 2 in a row. Nope. Well, do you count a turnover on Guthrie there, then a turnover on Carl Albert? Was it a catch, no catch?
That was a catch, by the way, by Ertz.
Is that the one in the end? The one
where he
went
turned
dive?
around and took 3 or 4 steps and then dove forward.
Yeah. Well, in real world, yes, it is. Oh, there's a steal by Lance.
Watch out.
Layup.
Watch out. Oh,
Blew
missed it. Wow. That's the 3rd time Carl Albert has missed a run-out layup, and they have ratcheted up the pressure.
Under 3 minutes to play, 2:54 to be exact. 3-point ball game, 19-16. Jose, a lot of dribbling. Close to a 5-second call. Picks it up, new 5 seconds. Now Dyson wants some help. Little weave play here. Harrell almost stripped him. Guthrie has to work for every dribble.
Yeah, no doubt. Not every shot, every dribble, and every pass.
Yeah. That's so frustrating.
Yeah, you've been there before.
Been there.
It's like some of those old John Marshall teams.
Mm-hmm. Like his shot's not even entering your mind right now.
No.
There's a turnover. 8 turnovers on Guthrie. Mason Harrell to the hoop. Good.
You didn't figure they were going to miss their fourth run-out layup. Like I said, you're going to have to match them here in the next couple minutes.
2 minutes to go, 21-16. Guthrie sure would like to get 3-4 points on that scoreboard.
Yeah, because you played so good. Carl Albert could go on a little 4-0 run here, like we're getting ready to see. Watch out.
Blew
Missed
the
it
dunk.
again.
Hopkins blew the dunk. Offensive rebound put back up. No good by Watson. Miller comes out with it.
And you could end up down 9.
Guthrie turns it over again.
It's 5 right now, and Carl Albert can score 4 to 6 points in a blink of an eye. And with all that good work you did in the first half, you could go down 9 or 11 points. That would be disappointing, as well as you played here in the first half.
9-4, Carl Albert outscoring Guthrie in the second quarter. Student section chanting overrated.
Which makes no sense.
Air ball by Harrell. Yeah, just let's get a man upset.
Just demeaning your team.
Yeah.
If they're overrated and they're beating your team, what is that?
They're going toward Trayvon Hopkins. He's missed the dunk. He missed the dunk.
Yeah, well, he's not, so there you go. Apparently, they haven't been to all the basketball games and seen him to play as we have. Last thing you want to do is make him mad.
I know he's getting a basketball scholarship.
Yes.
I don't think there's any basketball scholarships in the stands.
He probably hasn't heard one word they've said anyway. So.
Yeah. Harrell, bounce pass underneath, shot up and good by Watson.
Now it's 7 now, and if you don't score on this possession and give it up again, that's that 9-point lead I was talking about. That would be so disappointing. And if you do even worse than that, it's double digits going into the halftime locker room. Got to get rid of it, Dyson.
Really surprised and just throws that one up for a miracle. Doolittle saves it, but the Carl
Not
Albert.
what you wanted to do, Richard. Don't throw it back towards their
Alley-oop.
bucket.
And there's your overrated chant, Trayvon Hopkins says.
Sierra Ellison needs the microphone for halftime.
20 seconds. A nice little alley-oop.
That was a nice, not overrated alley-oop, and here this would be the 11th.
Turnover on Guthrie.
And that's going to be free throws. That's the little spurt we talked about. 5-point game, 1 minute ago. And 1 minute later, 12 seconds until halftime, you're going to be down double digits if Carl Albert makes free throws.
Now
that's how they go, though.
Gavin Bryson now has committed his 3rd personal foul. He'll join Zach Wilkerson with 3 personal fouls.
Coach
to the free
Gilmore
throw line will be
discussing
Lands.
the foul situation there with one of the referees. Big miss, big miss.
10 seconds,
Need
9
to make
seconds.
it 3 right here. Come on, Dyson, gotta go, gotta go. He doesn't see the clock, I don't think.
5 seconds.
I don't think Dyson sees the
4.
clock.
Horton for 3, good if it goes. Glass rim, no good, in the second quarter comes to an end. Carl Albert Titans 12 points in the first quarter, 13 in the second quarter. Guthrie was good in the first quarter, 12, but only 4 points in the second quarter, and that is the difference in this one. Titans with a 9-point lead, 25-16, as we go into the locker room. Coming up after this, it's the Golden Chick Halftime Show. This is Guthrie Blue Jay Basketball.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. F&M Bank is a neighborhood bank with 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties in central Oklahoma. F&M Bank can help you with all of your personal, business, and agricultural banking needs, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank is a neighbor you can count on. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
Sonic has every slush flavor someone could ever want.
This is basically slush headquarters.
Where sour blue raspberry plans world domination.
Well, not if Lemonberry has anything to say about it.
Oh, Lemonberry, you're already sour. Come to the sour side.
Never. I'll never join you.
Refreshment just got colorful with new slush flavors like blue raspberry made with Nerds candy. And start your day with the 99-cent morning drink stop.
Sonic at I-35 at Highway 33.
This is how you Sonic.
She's your mom, and you want to do your best. And at Golden Age Nursing Home and Ash Street Senior Living, we know just how difficult it is to make choices when it comes to your loved one's needs, and we can help. You'll find caring, supportive staff members and a full range of healthcare services. You'll also find a commitment to quality throughout all of our nursing home and healthcare agencies. Call Golden Age Nursing Home at 282-0144 or Ash Street Senior Living at 282-2000. You want to do your best, and so do we.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. You can bank on Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision makers and the people who serve you work closely together to provide responsible service and personal attention. We appreciate your business and look forward to seeing our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities at the Blue Jay football games. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma, or you can reach us by phone at 282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
When you're hungry, here's a little trick. Jump in the car and head to Golden Chick. When it's gotta be great and it's gotta be quick, you gotta get your tenders at Golden Chick. Golden Chick, for the best chicken, you know what to do. Golden Chick, sides and rolls made fresh for you. Golden Chick, just one bite and you'll forget the rest. The original and still the best. Golden Chick.
Golden Chick halftime show here in Guthrie. A little halftime entertainment. Take a look here at halftime. Carl Albertines lead the Guthrie Blue Jays 25-16. Story of this ball game, second quarter. Carl Albert outscored Guthrie 13-4. Score leaders for both clubs goes as this. Leading the way in the game in for the Carl Albertines, Mason Harrell, 13 points. 7 in the second quarter, 6 in the first quarter. 5 points from Trayvon Hopkins, but only one shot made from the field, include that his only field goal was that impressive alley-oop coming from Mason Harrell. 3 points for Adrian Taylor, 2 points each for Antonio Watson and Jaden Poole. For the Guthrie Blue Jays, they were led by Jose Martinez, 9 points. 7 of those coming in the first quarter. 3 points for Richard Doolittle and 2 points each for Gavin Bryson and Zach Wilkerson. Gavin Bryson and Zach Wilkerson, both with 3 personal fouls, so that could be an issue come in the second half. Again, your halftime score. Carl Albert 25, Guthrie 16. 12 points each for each club in the first quarter. Again, Carl Albert 13 points in the second quarter. Guthrie only 4 points. A bucket from Jose and a bucket from Gavin. Blue Jays will be on the road this Friday night at El Reno. That'll be a game to watch closely because that's where the Blue Jays will go for regionals, and that's who they will play in a do-or-die game in regionals with El Reno a little bit later on this month. Halftime score, Carl Albert 25. Guthrie Blue Jays 16. Take a timeout. This is the Golden Chick halftime show.
Sonic has every slush flavor someone could ever want.
This is basically slush headquarters.
Where sour blue raspberry plans world domination.
Well, not if Lemonberry has anything to say about it.
Oh, Lemonberry, you're already sour. Come to the sour side.
Never. I'll never join you.
Refreshment just got colorful with new slush flavors like blue raspberry made with Nerds candy. And start your day with the 99-cent morning drink stop.
Sonic at I-35 at Highway 33.
This is how you Sonic.
She's your mom, and you want to do your best. And at Golden Age Nursing Home and Ash Street Senior Living, we know just how difficult it is to make choices when it comes to your loved one's needs, and we can help. You'll find caring, supportive staff members and a full range of healthcare services. You'll also find a commitment to quality throughout all of our nursing home and healthcare agencies. Call Golden Age Nursing Home at 282-0144 or Ash Street Senior Living at 282-2000. You want to do your best, and so do we. At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. F&M Bank is a neighborhood bank with 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties in central Oklahoma. F&M Bank can help you with all of your personal, business, and agricultural banking needs, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank is a neighbor you can count on. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. You can bank on Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision makers and the people who serve you work closely together to provide responsible service and personal attention. We appreciate your business and look forward to seeing our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities at the Blue Jay football games. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma, or you can reach us by phone at 282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
When you're hungry, here's a little trick. Jump in the car and head to Golden Chick. When it's gotta be great and it's gotta be quick, you gotta get your tenders at Golden Chick. Golden Chick, for the best chicken, you know what to do. Golden Chick, sides and rolls, made fresh for you. Golden Chick, just one bite and you'll forget the rest. The original and still the best. Golden Chick.
Guthrie High School Gymnasium on a cold Tuesday night. Great weather for baseball practice. Alongside Brandon Russell, Kel Evans, Craig Fleck, head baseball coach Casey Porter, I'm Chris Evans. Carl Albert on top of the Blue Jays, 25-16 here at the break.
This is a lot better weather today than if it was about 10 degrees warmer. Because if it was 10 degrees warmer, you would be outside.
Yes.
And you would be
having to endure it.
Yeah, one of those just tough deals, but I mean, just simply too cold to go outside today.
Mentioned Blue Jays, only 9 uniform players tonight. C.J. Ward out for the season, injury. Jamal Ronas out for the season with injury. Turvey Williams out for the season with an injury. Turvey and Jamal actually having surgery, I think this week. So 3 players that have contributed a little bit at this season will not be the rest of the way for the Blue Jays.
Turvey, I don't think, would have been available tonight anyways.
No, he would not have been. He would have had to miss at least one game.
Lost his temper just a touch. Turvey, bless his heart, we all love him to death, but he's been known to lose his temper before.
Well, he did the. He knew when he did it the first time in Noble that official was there. The second official snuck up on him when he wasn't done finishing showing his displeasure. He's like, "Oh, where'd you come from?"
Yeah.
Wait on officials. Coach Chappell going after them.
Coach Chappell does everything on basketball nights, doesn't he? A little bit of microphone work. Starts all the music.
Sweeps the floor.
Does the halftime entertainment with all the kids shooting the free throws. Of all the people here, I assure you that even in his old age, can I say that?
Did, but
that didn't sound right.
It did sound right.
No, that's not true. Even in his middle ages. Does that sound better? Okay. More energy than anybody here in the gym, plus some.
I thought you were going to say advanced, and that wasn't going to be much better either.
I kid. We all love our Hall of Fame athletic director, John Chappell.
Well, the officials are here, so we can start this third quarter now. Again, Blue Jays down 9 here at the break. We'll have first crack at it here. Horton cuts back door, jump shot right, glass, good.
All right, great job of drawing up a play in the halftime locker room to get you 2 immediate points. Great job coaching, Russ Gilmore.
Harrell gets a pick in the paint. Almost taken away, out of bounds, kicked by Guthrie. 2 Blue Jays help out Mason Harrell. Richard Doolittle gets the third quarter start, along Gavin Bryson, Dyson Brackett, Zach Horton, and Jose Martinez. Set play for Harrell. Penetrate. Boy, he can get in there quick. Off to Taylor. Got away with steps. Bucket. Foul. And for Gavin Bryson, that is his fourth personal foul. Zach Wilkerson checks in with 3 personal fouls as Taylor will go to the free throw line, try to finish this three-point play. He's 1 for 2 from the free throw line, that coming in the first quarter. Free throw no good. Jays break the full court pressure. Dyson has Jose out there. Pat shoots it instead, draws the foul, and Dyson will go to the free throw line. 7:14 to go.
Good shot of the free throw.
Yeah, that does look good.
That is a good, boy, that is good camera work there, guys. That is big time stuff. All the behind the scenes from Braden and Cale. Hope you're enjoying this back in GNP TV land, wherever you may be. I know we have a lot of viewers and listeners from all over the United States of America, but that is, boy, that is some big time camera work right there, boys.
They are in charge of the cameras. We're in charge of talking. Craig's in charge of putting it all together.
Yes. And I'm in charge of not screwing it up. So
Mason Harrell for 3. He ain't screwing things up, I can tell you that much. Mason Harrell, 16 points, and now it's a double-digit lead, 30-18. First double-digit lead of the night for Carl Albert.
You know, another situation where they've got you pinned down. Got a foul on Zach.
His 4th.
Yeah. And if you blink, if you let up just for about 2 minutes, this thing could go from 12 to about 25 before you have even time to realize what happened to you.
2 of the 4 fouls for Wilkerson about 80 feet away from the bucket.
You don't seem to be very impressed with those fouls.
6:40 to go in the third. Titans move around the perimeter. Here goes Harrell. He's starting to feel it now.
And you say that because Wilkerson knows better. And here's a turnover. Oh, almost an and one for Hopkins. You say that because it's frustrating because Wilkerson knows better. And when you play a team like Carl Albert, you have to have all hands on deck, right? And so when you lose a player as talented as Zach Wilkerson, that means as much to this team as he does. It really puts you behind the 8 ball.
Free throw is good by Trayvon Hopkins. We brag on Hopkins and Mason Harrell, but probably the staple of this program is Jay Price. I'm sure he had a pretty stern message at halftime because this team has come out in a different mindset. Yeah.
And they kind of started that about 5 minutes left in the second quarter when they picked up, you mentioned this full court pressure they're in right now. And when they pick up full court, it picks up their whole game. It just raises their energy level, and it gives them a different sense of confidence to play with.
Doolittle knocks it out from behind. Titans basketball. Hopkins will inbound to baseline right side. Down low. Hopkins.
Too good.
Good. Just the second shot from the field.
Overrated chance.
And a timeout taken by Guthrie. It's a full timeout. We'll do the same thing. 6:07 to play in the third. Carl Albert open it up. Have doubled up the Jay. 36-18. This is Blue Jay basketball.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. F&M Bank is a neighborhood bank with 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties in central Oklahoma. F&M Bank can help you with all of your personal, business, and agricultural banking needs, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank is a neighbor you can count on. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
Carl Albert Titans Double up the Blue Jays, 36-18. Now here we see the full court pressure here. And really, Casey, Carl Albert is so good defensively, they don't have to do that unless they really want to set a tone early on or something like that. See if he can win the game defensively without going all on deck with full court pressure. Jays turn it over. 15 turnovers now, and there's a jump ball. Possession should be with Carl Albert, and it is.
Well, I haven't had a phone since last Friday.
Emails coming in?
They're all coming in now, yeah.
Three-point shot, Mason Harrell, and boy, he's putting on his Trey Young performance here tonight. That's his third made three-point shot. He now has 21 points in this contest. He's outscored the Jays by himself, 21-18. Doolittle, dangerous pass. Miller comes away with it, though, and then he turns it over. Here come the Titans. Hopkins leads the way, and he's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. Okay, I got to bring it up here as Hopkins goes to the free throw line. I made a little social media post, and boy, I never thought my Twitter handle would make it to Lubbock, Texas, but boy, did it. Boy, has it ever. Our friend Jeff Haxton shared it, so I think that's what sent it. If you had to say who has the best home court advantage, like it's tough in the Big 12, when you go on the road, it's tough to play at.
Whenever things are right, it's Gallagher-Iba. I would say consistently, it's Hilton Coliseum in Ames, Iowa.
And Hopkins make one of the two. I think he made the last one. Okay. I would agree with the top three. You can put them however you want to. Three-point shot by Horton. Three-point shot, no. So those are the three, however you want to put them. What's the bottom three? Or the bottom two? Whistle foul. Craig Fleck says TCU.
The worst one?
Yeah, like
OU is the worst one.
I agree. I think OU is the worst.
I don't think it's close.
I don't. Yeah, absolutely.
For what it should be is what I'm saying.
Free throw for Lands, and I say OU. First run's no good. I mean, they've had Blake Griffin, Buddy Hill, Trey Young, and they still can't seem to get excited. The team has to do something special for them to stand up.
Yeah, no doubt.
I heard a chant last night, so they're getting better.
Football's a lot the same way, too, though.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Bob Stoops had to call him out a couple times. Second free throw's no good. Rebound here. Where's Texas Tech fall in that?
They're either really good or really bad, just like their football is.
Harrell, three. Rare miss for him in the second half. A rebound, though. Titans kick it out. Can't miss two in a row. Takes it. Oh, he does this time, front rim. Doolittle rebound, and he comes down with the Titan on him for the foul.
The United Arena in Texas Tech, when Texas Tech is good, is a top 4 or 5 facility in the league to have to play at. It is a very difficult place because it's big.
15,000.
There's a lot of people there, and it's loud because of that. When they are average to not very good, it is one of the 1 or 2 worst, probably one of the 3 worst places in the league to play because nobody goes.
Ball loose, and Titans have it. Yeah, the
Hilton Coliseum's number 1.
Whether they're good or bad, they're still.
That's what I mean. Yeah. If they had Kansas's teams, they would never lose a game.
And Manhattan, I mean, they get
Manhattan's good.
They get excited for
Gallagher-Iba's number 1 when it's full.
I agree.
I mean, you can't. I'm just telling you, when Bryant Reeves hit that shot against Missouri, now that was before they made it bigger, but it's the same way now.
Shot up, no. Horton.
You can't talk to the person next to you. You can be screaming literally in their face, and you can see their mouth move, but you cannot hear what's coming out of their mouth. That's how loud Gallagher-Iba gets. It's an incredible place that unfortunately has been empty for about 15 years now.
And I brought that up, and I phrase it, which one's worse, OU or Texas Tech? Three-point shot by Mason. Yeah, he's feeling it. Mason Harrell with his third made three-point shot.
OU is worse because they've been good.
Correct. No, OU is worse. I totally agree. But Texas Tech fans kind of came after me a little bit social media-wise.
Oh, good.
I know. I was like, wow.
Congratulations.
I was like,
do I
man.
need to get your autograph now?
I
or
was
what?
like, man, this goes all the way to Lubbock. This is awesome. But the Lubbock fans, which they're going to root for their school, I don't, they're just standing up for their school. 3-point shot, Jose, no. They're wanting to go off the last 14, 15 home games and not over the last 10 years.
Good.
So,
good for them.
Yeah. Trayvon Hopkins, dribble swing leg, fadeaway jump shot, air ball. 45-18, 2:39, 2:38 to play in the third quarter. This one has slowly gotten away from the Jays, and there's a traveling violation on Horton. Blue Jays had a 12-12 game after the first quarter, and then held the Jays to just 2 field goals in the second quarter to take a 25-16 point lead at half, and have opened it up here in this third quarter as they've outscored the Jays 20-2 in about 5 minutes and 26 seconds.
There's two telltale signs that Guthrie is not going to win the game that evening. The first one is when Coach Terry Bennett gets up and leaves. And now, well, you just looked right over the second one. The next one will be Earl Sykes leaves. And when Earl leaves, the fat lady is officially singing.
Hopkins 3, no. Rebound, put back, blocked. I think Sykes stays until the end of the third. I think he calls it a night at the end of the third.
Okay.
Jays into the front court. Pass hits the rim. Carl Albert. 2 starters in there, and Harrell and Hopkins. Rest off the bench. Their night might be done at the end of the third, maybe. We see them play deep in the fourth quarter a few times. Ball out of bounds, turnover. Yep, turnover on Titans. And boy, I think that might be the first turnover this quarter for Carl Albert.
Is it possible to say you're down 27 and you've actually played?
Yeah, played good.
It's been an enjoyable game. One of the most enjoyable games, and I'm not going to lie, there's been games this team has played that have just simply been hard to watch.
Yeah.
This has not been one of them. Would you agree with that?
No, it's been. Oh, what are we doing?
How have the Thunder crowds been this year? I noticed that every time I've looked in there, the big-time seats that show up on the main camera, there's some empty ones down by court level.
No, they're always full. They're you might be looking right after halftime. They're still eating cookies and ice cream at halftime. No, they're still selling out. Been good crowds. They're in Golden State tonight. Whistling a foul, Mason Harrell. Well, this might be the last time we get to see Mason Harrell and Trayvon Hopkins in a high school uniform.
Yep. It would have to be in a state tournament.
Yeah.
Guthrie would have to upset somebody in the first round. And when you have guys like Gavin Bryson, Zach Wilkerson, Jose Martinez, anything can happen, right?
Four-on-one break. Wilkerson. Ugh, tough luck. Minute left here. Out of bounds. Here's a layup. Right side, and it's good. Just a second field goal in this third quarter for the Blue Jays. Hopkins spins twice. Jump shot, no. Rebound by Miller. 32 seconds, 31 seconds. Doolittle into the front court. Wilkerson down low to Miller. Back. Wilkerson too strong. Miller rebound, kicks it out. 3-point shot, no good. And Harrell has the basketball.
Oh, boy, he's feeling it now.
Is that Harrell again?
Yeah.
I looked down for a second.
He's quite an offensive player. He gets a lot of shots up, and he makes a lot of them, too.
Third quarter in the books. All Titans 47-20. Back after this. This is Guthrie Blue Jay basketball.
Sonic has every slush flavor someone could ever want.
This is basically slush headquarters.
Where sour blue raspberry plans world domination.
Well, not if Lemonberry has anything to say about it.
Oh, Lemonberry, you're already sour. Come to the sour side.
Never. I'll never join you.
Refreshment just got colorful with new slush flavors like blue raspberry made with Nerds candy. And start your day with the 99-cent morning drink stop.
Sonic at I-35 at Highway 33.
This is how you Sonic.
She's your mom, and you want to do your best. And at Golden Age Nursing Home and Ash Street Senior Living, we know just how difficult it is to make choices when it comes to your loved one's needs, and we can help. You'll find caring, supportive staff members and a full range of healthcare services. You'll also find a commitment to quality throughout all of our nursing home and healthcare agencies. Call Golden Age Nursing Home at 282-0144 or Ash Street Senior Living at 282-2000. You want to do your best, and so do we.
You held together well.
We get set. Fourth quarter action here in Guthrie. Carl Albert Titans have outscored the Blue Jays 35-8 in the last two quarters. That's after a 12-12 ball game.
What they do, we mentioned you blink for just about 2 minutes and they can put up 15, 20 points on you and bury you.
Turnovers, big factor here lately.
It's just an accumulative factor, and they just keep so much pressure on you like this that if you let up at all, it becomes a turnover.
Got to bring this up. Let me pull it up here real quick.
Oh, now they're going to talk about it. It's a 27-point game. It's a Tuesday night. Come on, guys.
It's not like Jay Billis.
Boy, he has gotten soured on referees, hasn't he?
Oh, my goodness.
It's embarrassing. He must not listen back. He's talking about Final Four officials about egregious misses and unacceptable. It's like, okay, man, go get a whistle and go do it.
I think that's the attorney in him.
Well, he's obviously never refereed at a high level because stuff's not easy, and they get most of them right. One time I get frustrated officials is in college when they start calling way too many fouls and take control of the game, which I thought they were going to do last night. Wilkerson fouls out, and they didn't. They let OU and West Virginia play, and would you agree it made for a much better game?
Oh, tons better.
Yep.
Zach fouls out. They're going to give it to Zach, right? No, they're going to give it to Trey Mills, his first personal foul. By the way, Trey with a bucket there in the third quarter. It'll send Antonio Watson to the free throw line. He has 2 points. First free throw's up and no good. Well, Case, the OSSAA will have a board meeting in the morning.
Yes.
And a local superintendent wants to split private schools from public schools during high school postseason competition. There was enough signatures.
Okay.
There was enough signatures for that to be held.
Okay.
It was spearheaded by Blanchard
Good.
Superintendent
Good.
Jim Beckman.
I'm glad they're doing them that justice to give them the court to view their opinions in. Won't make any difference, but
his plan would place more than 30 private magnet and charter schools in their own playoff system after competing in regular season play with public schools.
Well, now we all know that's how it should be. Okay, that's not ever how it will be.
Quote, this is from the Oklahoman, Jacob Unruh, one of our good buddies, does a good job covering high school athletics. Blanchard superintendent says, we just don't want to be forced to play private schools. Whose football team has been beaten from the playoffs 4 straight years by a private school.
Heritage Hall being the predominant one. There's a bucket. Good bucket there by Wilkerson. Heritage Hall being the predominant one in 4A, obviously. Boy, there's a long three from Mason Harrell, Trey Young style.
And it's tough on especially your 4A, 3A, 2A schools.
Mm-hmm. No doubt.
Lincoln Christian, Heritage Hall. 5A has to deal with McGinnis and Bishop Kelly.
Yes.
But
which in the bat and ball sports, cross country, tennis,
golf,
gosh.
Yeah,
Guthrie got a dose of that last year.
Yeah.
In golf.
Yeah, Guthrie's best golf team in 15 years.
No doubt.
Can compete on a normal year for Bishop Kelly, Bishop McGinnis. So they'll have that conversation in the morning. Bishop McGinnis, athletic director Gary Savley, who we talk with a lot, says, I don't think it has any merit. Gavin Bryson's free throw up is good. Bishop McGinnis, athletic director, continued. I think the rule in place, though I still think is a little prejudicial against private schools. Seems to be working as far as I'm concerned. We just should move forward. To me, if you want to level the playing field, it should be for all schools. 48-22 is the score. It'll be an interesting conversation. I'm not sure where it can go anywhere. Of course, tennis, ball goes out of bounds, turnover, Carl Albert. In tennis, they have a public school. The coaches have come together and have had a public school state championship. And then the week after, they do have, or maybe 2 weeks later, they do have the state tournament with everybody in it. So tennis does have their own public school state championship without the private schools, and that's on their own and their own tournament, and that's what they call it. But if you do look at your cross country, your golf, your programs like that, country club sports, if you will, as Jose has a shot up and good on the left side, it is loaded with private schools, especially Bishop Kelly, Bishop McGinnis, Heritage Hall. Those are the three dominant. Lincoln Christian went through a phase of that. So we shall see. It'll be an interesting conversation anyway. Shot up? No. 2 free throws upcoming. Will it change anybody's mind? It won't change it if you're for or against. It won't change anybody's mind. Can anything be done, though? That's the question. Zach Wilkerson now officially fouls out of this ball game. He fouls out with 2 points here tonight. Gavin Bryson will check in for him. Gavin playing with 4 personal fouls. 5:03 left in the fourth quarter. Free throw up is good. Of course, there are a few rules already been put in place for private schools. Offense rebound, put back, no. Dyson Brackett out to Mills for 3. Good shooter. This one's no good, and a whistle and a foul. Since that rule change with private schools, if they won so many games, they get bumped up a class. Since that rule was instated, the OSSAA has awarded 649 team championships across all sports. Private schools won 84, a total of 12.9%. It's an interesting number.
It is.
Underneath, Gavin, double team shot, no, but fouled. He will go to the free throw line.
One thing the Blue Jays certainly have not done tonight, and that is quit playing hard. Guthrie's played hard from the opening tip, played very well, especially in the first quarter. Played very well for most of the second quarter, let it leak out right before halftime. But even since then, have played good basketball, even in a 24-point deficit, and have played hard all night.
Get a good look there at Gavin Bryson. Rushed for over 1,000 yards this football season. Pinballs that one out, no good. Trayvon Hopkins with the rebound. Trying to get past the trio of Blue Jays, can't do it, turns it over. Doolittle, Miller, layup, good.
Like I said, that's a perfect example. Guthrie just continuing to play as hard as they can and do all the things they need to do just to get better down the stretch. And set themselves up to go to El Reno and maybe have a chance to pull a major upset in Canadian County.
Well, it's all about putting quarters together.
Yep, no doubt.
They put one together tonight.
Yep, 1.5 maybe.
Yeah, 1.5 maybe, yeah. Mason Harrell back to the free throw line. That one's no good. 4-11, 4-10. Dyson Brackett throws it up off the glass. No. Doolittle put back up is good for Richard Doolittle. 49-29, midway point of the fourth. And that's a double dribble turnover, Mason Harrell. And Coach Price wants a timeout. We'll take a full timeout with them. 49-29, 3:59 left in this one. Timeout from Guthrie. This is Blue Jay basketball.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. You can bank on Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision makers and the people who serve you work closely together to provide responsible service and personal attention. We appreciate your business and look forward to seeing our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities at the Blue Jay football games. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma, or you can reach us by phone at 282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
When you're hungry, here's a little trick. Jump in the car and head to Golden Chick. When it's gotta be great and it's gotta be quick, you gotta get your tenders at Golden Chick. Golden Chick, for the best chicken, you know what to do. Golden Chick, sides and rolls, made fresh for you. Golden Chick, just one bite and you'll forget the rest. The original and still the best. Golden Chick.
Back underway here in the fourth quarter. Blue Jays with the basketball. Down 20 points, 49-29. Jose for three. Started off strong, has gone a little bit cold. Do a little shot blocked out to Brackett. He'll try a three, right wing. Rim, no. Rebounded by Hopkins and a couple Blue Jays on.
Watch out, watch out. Certainly in a 20-point game with 3:40 to go, you don't want to lose anybody. Certainly don't want to lose your temper. Gavin Bryson has done a fabulous job being a leader for this team, both on the practice court. I could give you some anecdotes, but I don't think I will, but some situations to where he has really showed leadership with some of his teammates in the practice setting.
Well, it was Hopkins that was needed to keep his cool, not even Blue Jays.
Yep.
Free throw by Hopkins, no good.
Right, and that's a credit to the leadership that both Gavin Bryson and Dyson Brackett show on the leader on the basketball court.
Free throw not good. Trayvon Hopkins not having the best of nights.
Him and Harrell have both seemed frustrated the whole night, haven't they?
Mason Harrell's done pretty well, but as far as Hopkins, he's missed a lot of free throws, and I got him down for, 9 points? 10 points. Should be out of bounds. That Titan should be. Yeah. Jaden Poole. So Jose will inbound it.
Well, Mr. Sykes is still here.
Gavin. No. Out of bounds. Stays with the Jays.
Go. Turnover. Watch out. Here we go. Slamma-jamma. Yep, there he goes. Right on cue. Talking about Earl Sykes getting up and leaving. Tough shot. Tough shot. Oh, gosh, dang, that looked
scary for a knee.
Yes, it sure did.
Do a little shot, no. Rebound to Hopkins. Give it to Merrill so he can throw it up in the air. Nope, layup.
Well, he is slippery going to the hoop, isn't he? He knows how to create separation between him and his defender so his shot doesn't get blocked.
Ball will stay with the Jays.
Coach Price still coaching with the officials. One way from having a confrontation have a conversation instead of a confrontation is after you bark and the official is talking back, don't even make eye contact. Just act like you're moving on. That way, there's no posturing, if you will. Done that many times, I'm sure, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
Act as if you're just moving on. Yeah. It's turned into an inter-squad scrimmage now for Carl Albert.
Minute 40, minute 39, minute 38 left in this one. Referees have done a pretty good job of letting this one slip away.
They sure have.
Time-wise.
They sure have.
Coach Salzer over there. I'm glad I don't have to go up against this team.
Man.
Gavin with the three.
Good shot, Gavin.
Minute 14, Mason Harrell layup. No, but blocking foul. Probably time to exit stage left for Trayvon and Mason Harrell.
You would think. The last thing you want to do is lose one of them to injury at this time in the game.
Free throw good. Titans have 6 players on the floor. Now they're going to have 7 and 8.
I'll bet you Coach Price gets it figured out.
I think he just did.
Yeah.
Trayvon thought he was really going to stay in there. Harrell makes the free throw.
Wanted to miss his free throw, I guarantee you. Just so he could stay in.
13, 16, 18, 21, 23, 26, 28, 30. 32 points I have for him.
Yeah. He's kind of the Trae Young of 5A basketball.
Dyson with the layup. Blue Jays outscored Mason Harrell tonight, 34-32 so far. Dyson with the steal. 51 seconds left in this one. Dyson shot. No. It was all good till it didn't go in.
Yeah, it was. You say Guthrie continuing to play hard all the way down to the last whistle. Ooh.
Jose rips
Splash.
the cords. He has 14. Scored 7 of the 12 points in the first quarter to tie this one up at 12-12, and then Titans took off from there. .14, 13 seconds left here. Titans just need to dribble this one out.
Sure do.
Or make a layup. Final 5 seconds left in this one.
Not a terrible game for Guthrie. I know it's hard to say that when you lose by 24, but this is a ultra talented Carl Albert team. They can run you out of the gym.
We'll go ahead and keep it here and sign off and call it a night here as Guthrie, Carl Albert split the night. Lady Jays 52-48. Looked good doing it too tonight, Casey.
They
Lady
did.
Jays.
They did. It's an excellent basketball game played by our Lady Jays. Very excited about that.
Guthrie's now won 2 ball games in a row. They've won 3 of their last 5 ball games, and they'll be in El Reno on Friday night. Lady Jays now 10-9 overall. Carl Albert girls have now lost 5 in a row. They are now 7-12 on the year. Nightcap, Mason Harrell started off a little quiet in the first half. Quiet for him is 13 points. Warmed up in the second half, though, finished with 32 points in the contest as the Blue Jays were in the ball game, but the second and third quarter combined 4 field goals, 8 points, and Carl Albert in that span was able to score 35 points on top of that. Carl Albert boys won at 61-37. Blue Jays fall to 4-14 overall. They have lost 4 straight ball games and have lost 13 of their last 14 ball games. Again, they'll be on action Friday night in El Reno, site of the regional for the Blue Jays, and the same opponent, the El Reno Indians. Carl Albert Titans, they improved to 17-2 overall. They have now won 7 straight ball games. Will be one of the teams down the stretch in 5A basketball. That does it here tonight from Guthrie High School Gymnasium on a cold Tuesday night. Glad you're able to join us for the duo on the camera, Kel Evans and Braden Russell. Great job. Craig Fleck making sure the camera and the audio comes together as one. Appreciate him doing that. For my partner, Casey Porter, I'm Chris Evans. We'll talk to you next time. Until then, go Blue Jays.